Hello everybody, welcome. This is Extra Life 2022 August Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. We're just getting set up for Varsity, the sports anime tabletop role-playing game from the Powered by the Apocalypse engine, or set in the Powered by the Apocalypse engine. And we'll be going in just a sec. I'm just going to review a couple of things, but enjoy this music in the meanwhile, and we'll be right in. But hey, let's just jump in with both feet like I do at the pool when I'm like, that water looks cold. Screw it, switch, and we're live! Hello everyone, welcome to Tabletop Appreciation Weekend. This is Varsity, the sports anime tabletop role-playing game. I am going to be, it says the referee, but I've decided that I'm the coach, because that's just better. So I'm your coach, Kelly. You can find me here at Dork Tales, where I do all of my streaming and way too much gaming. I love you all. Let's pass the mic around. And or at least let's pass the circle around, get to know who you are, where we can find you, then we'll jump into game. And let's start with Caitlan.
Hello! I just had to look at the screen for a brief second, make sure I got my name correct. And I did. It's that kind of morning. Hi, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and you can usually find me here on Dork Tales. Or Petite Medic. Or Petite Medic if you're on Twitter. In any case, today I will be playing. Yes, it's a thing now. I'll be playing Chloe Logan. The do I say what I am?
Yeah, you can say. Oh, weird. It doesn't save the version of this that had your roles in it.
Oh, it doesn't.
Weird. Yeah, go ahead. Say who you are, what you're playing this game, because this is a sports anime.
It's a sports anime. And I'm Chloe Logan, the Prodigy. And nice. I am so excited to be here and to show everyone what I've got.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah.
I want to see what you've got, Caitlan.
I have a lot of stuff. I have candies right now.
I
also have stickers. Hold on.
I want both of these things. All right, let's pass over to Christa. Hi, Christa.
I think you're muted again, Chris.
You're muted. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm house sitting and on a different setup that I'm not used to. So if there's any technical problems, I'm blaming that. Hi, I'm Christa. You can use they, them, or she, her pronouns for me. And I am playing Heather Jones, the ally. I'm real stoked to be real encouraging, and I have my popcorn to watch the drama.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And your roles are now on the screen. Let's go in a big circle, which means we go down to Millie.
Oh my gosh, I love circles. Hi, I'm Millie. My pronouns are she and her or they and them. I'm cool with both. I'm also bunny-hearted in the chat, and all places bunnies can be found doing dorky VTuber things. But today I'm not doing that. I am playing the rival, Maisie Hunter, and my specific nemesis is Heather Jones, because you are too sweet and you're not getting a peg.
Nice. All right, let's pass over to Christine.
Hello, I'm Christine. Yeah, you can find me on Dork Tales and myself as Lady Liliana. And today I am playing Allison McIntyre, the delinquent.
Thanks for the sub. All right, and finally, let's pass over to Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and I am playing Molly Wright, the Determined, and I have a feeling that she isn't usually on the team, or, yeah.
Is she the screw-up who's just really determined?
Kinda. I think she's just, she's decided she's switching gears. She doesn't want to be, the bratty bitch anymore. She wants to be part of a real team.
Nice, nice. All right, so folks, as we are doing this, so basically the point of this game is that we are playing a tabletop role-playing game where this is a high school sports anime. We did a little bit of pull behind the scenes, and because I didn't want to learn the rules to lacrosse, we're playing volleyball. Hey, I wasn't about to learn the rules to the game. I'm not going to learn the rules to that game. Oh, hey, thank you for all the subs. Oh, thank you, Dazed Apricot. Dazed Apricot, fantastic friend of the channel, and you can see her play in Krista's games over the weekend. So definitely come back. Saturday and Sunday, the fun days, same days, same times.
And also to Toim C-chan.
Oh, is that
also
who else did?
Gifted
thank you so much, Toim C-chan.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yep.
You're all wonderful. And I have all of the music queued up now. Good. Sorry, it's been a crazy couple of days, folks. Spelljammer has been uploaded and will be released tonight, and a bunch of other cool stuff. All right, so folks, we are going to go ahead and we're going to start taking some notes, and we're going to spend a couple of minutes just building the game. So the point of the game is that we are all, well, you are all high school students who are doing themselves a sport. Particularly, you are Canadian high school students at the Faraday High School. Faraday High School is located in what province?
Oh, Ontario.
BC.
Oh,
No.
we're going
Well,
two very
Manitoba.
different directions.
Was
Manitoba.
that? Manitoba.
Oh
Manitoba.
man, Manitoba.
Manitoba.
Oh, Manitoba. All right, so you know what? That's great, because a volleyball team in Manitoba seems
Okay.
like the opposite of what should happen.
Yeah.
It's like, for those who don't
They
know,
play in
it
a
is
barn.
it is a very cold province.
Oh, we're very hot in the summer.
Yeah.
It is not.
It's extreme.
Yes. Which is
Oh,
perfect for
thank
volleyball.
God.
Extreme volleyball.
Extreme volleyball.
Oh my god.
We definitely don't have any beach volleyball going on. Cause
Yeah,
You have to in the
no.
summer, but you would die.
No, well, there's no
You would
beaches.
die. Oh, I mean,
There's lakes.
I
This
love
is
that
lakes.
Caitlin's lived on an island for so long that she doesn't
I
know
forgot.
that the mainland doesn't have beaches.
Well, I mean, they have the Great Lakes,
Okay,
which kind of
sorry.
are
An
beaches
island.
still.
And then
Yeah,
a port
exactly.
town.
Those things
so-
are huge.
Caitlin moves to the mainland and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna walk down to the beach," and they say she's still walking to this day.
I mean,
So I don't
honestly,
want to
that
move to the mainland
Yes.
or inland. I need my ocean.
no.
All right, so
It's fine.
with that, I think that let's go ahead and break into this. So you're in Manitoba. You're the Faraday High School. I need to know. I have a mascot name generator here. Your team name is the. I'm gonna name some, and the loudest that you get, or the quickest the chat responds, the wise ant, the jumbo ape, the friendly gnu, the grand elf, the loud wolf, the nice snake, the slingshot.
Is this the team name or a
Yeah.
This is our
mascot?
mascot.
This is your team name / mascot. So the warriors, the mammoths,
Oh.
the emu, the warthogs,
Oh,
the
gotcha.
octopi, the hunters, the storm, the titans.
What is
the
the name of the school again? Faraday? With
Faraday.
Yeah.
There
We
it
could be
is.
the Faraday fairies.
cages.
Yes. And
Or
then
the
the grand
Faraday
elf
ferrets?
is perfect.
Okay.
Faraday. You want to be Faraday cages or Faraday fairies?
Faraday cages.
Cage.
Should Nicolas Cage be our mascot?
Oh my god.
And
Wouldn't
folks,
want to
if
get
you
too
were-
cagey with it.
Oh god! If you are donating to affect the plot, by the way, do post inside of the chat when you do so, what you want, or have it say that it pops up on the screen. And can I get moderators? Can you monitor the Extra Life feed just to make sure that I don't skip anybody? So did we want cages,
Sure.
fairies, pirates?
I like the fairies personally, but I don't
Also,
I like
chat really likes Grand Elf. Just putting
ferrets.
it out there.
The Faraday ferrets, perhaps?
Oh yeah, there's ferrets.
also good.
Oh, I
Faraday-
get it. I had to see it written. The cages. I get you
Can-
now.
Can we have been
Oh,
the Faraday
days.
fairies, but then
Yeah.
we changed? No, sorry. Can we have been the ferrets, and now we're the fairies, but we didn't want to get a new mascot costume, so our mascot is a ferret with fairy wings, and is known as the Grand Elf.
All right, I think that we have come to an agreement in our time, because that is
Yeah,
one
that
of
tracks.
the dumbest. That is one of the dumbest ideas I've heard in a while, which means that it is happening today.
Oh, I love
So the
him
Faraday-
so much.
You know why it was? They had you actually had a real mascot as well for a while, but they didn't remove his scent gland, so the entire gym still smells like ferret.
Okay.
No.
Now it's just a dude in a costume.
It's
Hey
just a dude in
Liz,
a costume.
you wanna doodle that for us? You're in the
Oh,
chat.
Yeah,
my God.
do it. Dumbest or best.
What?
All right, so
Both.
Yes.
about half of a standard varsity game is usually a setup for the big game, and the other half should be the big game itself. Okay, so here's the way it works. If it's your first game, which is our only game, what we should do is spend the early part of the session, introduce the team and setting, and what you and the players created together before you made your aces. Aces being your character, except in Amy's case, because you're an ace. And in case Christa's, because she's the ace of base. Yeah. All right. What is your gym like? So, shall we go to the gym?
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go to the
maybe.
gym.
I'm gonna be
Let's
a
all
hot
go to
minute.
the gymnasium.
Sure.
Are we
Let's all
taking the
go
good
to
one or the bad
gymnasium.
one?
Let's go to the bad one. Let's go to the bat.
Nice.
Oh, there you
Well,
go.
that just-
Perfect.
That one then?
Let's go to the bat. No, that's the good gym. That's the.
No, that's
Uh,
the like. Yeah, you got the good gym, Kelly.
Yeah,
Christine's
you got the
bad
good
gym.
one. I've got the bad one up.
Oh,
Okay.
I need to go grab it real
I need
quick.
to
One
grab that
second.
gym real
Same
quick.
here.
Let's go to the beach. Each. There we go. Nope. Why does it keep adding the same gym? So
He
many of
really
the
wants
same
that
gym.
one.
So it's
There we go.
Yes, the
Did-
dude in the costume does smell worse than actual
Yeah.
ferrets.
What's the
Oh
file name?
no.
Something. It's a Pexels one.
Numbers, I think.
it's the Cotton Bro,
Pexels
right?
dash Cotton Bro dash 7201151.
That's why it's not allowing me to open it. So that's okay. Whoop whoop. I will just
I just
save it as a different file type.
Love this.
What is this?
I
Oh,
think it's like a martial art.
wrestling.
It's a dojo.
Uh,
It's a
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
it's a dojo slash.
This is definitely a high. Maybe that's the wrestling station.
Yeah.
Like you have stations in school.
Yeah, you all share the same school. Okay, so your gym is multi-purpose,
Of course.
multi-perp.
Multi?
Okay. What's your locker room like? Shared with a bunch of other teams?
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's a high school. There's one girl's locker room and one boy's locker room. That's
Yeah.
all there is. Everybody uses one.
And there's like, yeah, okay, cool. The cafeteria. Well, I don't know why we need to know about your cafeteria. I'm gonna.
Oh man.
Okay, I don't know if anybody else had this experience, but my cafeteria was a basic, boring cafeteria with a bunch of folding tables.
We
But they were
had
like
a
the-
very
Actual
minimal
tables.
cafeteria, but they sold real good food because they were part of the cook's training program. So they were going into
Ooh.
to college after this for Red SEAL training.
Oh,
So,
that's pretty cool.
Microwave.
There was almost nowhere to
microwave-
sit. It
There
was very minimalistic that way.
technically a kitchen in ours, but it was kind of
Yeah.
like behind a glass wall, and usually
I
was
never went to
closed.
the cafeteria.
No, no one went
But
there.
the microwave was always broken.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
disgusting, or both.
So the majority of people in
yeah,
my high
usually
school,
people like put shit in there that's like
It was-
metal.
on the floor
in the
It's not
hallways.
good.
Yeah.
Or it was like a cup of chili just exploded inside, or someone
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like
It's
it
more
was
like a fork, but yeah,
Yeah.
someone
A
died.
cup of forks exploded.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so
wait, you guys got
disgusting.
microwaves?
Yeah.
Didn't work.
We
Well, I mean, we shouldn't
We-
have.
We got to
didn't.
sit in the hallway in front of our lockers. That was lunchtime.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right.
Mhm.
So, what is your coach like? Is your coach named? Who's your coach? Is he Mr. Cage,
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh.
or is he Mr. Mick Cage?
We don't know his first name. He's just Mr.
Mr. Cage. First name Mr.
Mr.
First name
Cage.
Mr. Last name Cage. Is he Nicolas Cage?
Is the first
For
name
my-
just
for my-
Coach?
Yeah, his name
Yes.
is Coach Cage.
Coach
yeah,
Cage.
Coach Cage. Yeah, okay.
Oh, perfect.
Mr. Coach Cage. Mr.
Mr.
First name Mr.
Coach
Middle name
Cage.
Coach.
Cage.
MC Cage.
MC Cage. That's what he is at the school dances. He's MC Cage.
Oh my god, no,
Oh no, no, we're
no.
gonna do it too. Oh no.
Okay. I'm
remember
writing
having a
everything
teacher like
down, by
that.
the way.
Good. I'm
So for those of
glad.
you who don't understand
Oh
Powered
my
by the
God.
Apocalypse games, they are very player focused, which means that everything is going to be canonized and it's going to be ridiculous. You're going to like it. Okay, locker room cafeteria, the coach, team manager. Do you have another team manager, or is it just the coach?
Another student,
I
maybe?
think it's just, oh,
Usually
yeah.
it's
Oh,
a-
hey, wait.
Maybe.
Was somebody here saying that they weren't sure they were on the team and wants to be on the team but only as team manager and has to get pulled in dramatically?
Might be Molly. Molly's
that
not
Molly?
super sportsy, but she's really determined.
Okay, so
Oh,
Molly,
that's
you're
cute.
the manager,
Oh no.
which means that there's another
But my
player.
GPA.
Well, it counts. It counts as an
Yeah.
extracurricular. So I'm gonna look up Canadian girl name. And so the other player that is going to be totally fine throughout the entire game is named Isla. Give me a Canadian last name.
Isla's a Canadian.
Is it
I've never met
Isla or
an
is it
Isla in my
Isla?
life.
It should be
Is
Isla.
this?
Isla?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met an
No,
Isla.
it can be both.
Really?
It can be
Oh.
because Isla Fisher is pronounced Isla Fisher.
Really?
Is it? I've only
Okay.
ever heard of
I'm
Isla.
pretty sure. Fine. You know what? Her name is Ella.
I was gonna say, do we have a Jessica? Because that is
No, it's a Jessica.
the
It's Jessica. It's
most
Jessica.
Canadian name.
Jessica.
Ricky.
What's that? Wait, Wiki?
Ricky.
Look
Hey,
at
Liz.
Okay, so it's Ricky
Lake.
Ricky Hale. Ricky Hale.
Okay.
Oh,
Different
wait,
body
okay.
of water.
amazing.
Ricky Green? Ricky Green it is.
Ricky Green.
Ricky Green.
Yeah.
Very Hale and Hardy. All right, cool. Ricky Hale, or Ricky Green, it is. Okay, cool. I will probably still need this Canadian name generator, so I'm going to keep that open. You never know. Okay. Cafeteria team managers. Do you have any cheerleaders or fans? Do any of you have any prospective love interests or fans?
I have a devoted fan base.
You
That's
do?
one of my moves.
Did you took that one?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have names for these fans, or should I just pick like a
Uh,
bunch of random ones?
Loganettes? I don't know.
The
The Loganettes.
Okay, so
Yes.
Luca,
Basically,
Tyler.
it just says you have an overly obsessed fan following who cheer for you at each of your games and follow you everywhere.
Oh my god, you got the kids from Prince of Tennis.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
dorky.
okay, can I say
You
just a
bubbles.
really fun fact?
Yeah.
I heard on Twitter today that it's actually Haikyuu Day, which like is a volleyball anime.
Really?
Yeah, because 8 is
That's-
Hachi, so it's Ha-I for Ichi, and then Q is 9, so it's Haikyuu Day. I mean, it would have been
That's
yesterday
great.
in Japan, but like, you know, it's
Close enough.
the 19th
That's-
today, so
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
that's pretty fun.
Um, Okay, so,
very
and
good.
then cheerleaders are fans. In the first session, give plenty of time for aces to interact with each other and discover their dynamics. So ask each of you which break move you want to use before the game, and let their choice decide the scenes you run for them. So, what break moves is everybody using? So if you check your sheet, it'll say your break moves, and I will kind of aim the action around that.
I think they're also
our
on
specialty.
page 14 of the regular book for break moves.
True. So I'll go through the list. So let's start with the ally. The ally.
The
Damn it,
moves
Allie.
The moves I picked were support player.
Okay.
So instead of rolling when I assist, I always act as though I rolled a 10.
Okay.
And bench warmer, when you're sitting on the sidelines, you roll with all my rolls to eye, heart, and relationship have a +1 ongoing when I am on the bench.
Nice. Okay. And what moves do you have delinquent?
Okay, so are you talking about the break moves like what, not the stuff from my sheet?
Not the stuff from your sheet. We'll talk
Okay.
about that in a sec. Thank you very much for the donation.
Oh wait,
$5 donation
I'm
for-
confused then because those are the ones I said.
That's fair. So why don't we take a step back? Let's talk about what break moves you're going to use, and then we'll talk about what your characters can do. So break moves are on page 15 of the book. So take a look. These are ones that anybody can do, but these are ones, basically, I just want to know which one you want your character to have happen during game. And I will list them off, and we can pick.
Oh, the burn shot, catch up, come back,
Burn shot,
face
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Face off, find your
I'll need a
center,
second.
gather intel, reach out, run your sets, share a meal.
Is that
So
the cafeteria?
It will be
Yeah.
at the cafeteria probably, or on the sidelines. So I will narrate the game to this.
Okay, I'll probably want to share a meal or reach
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Maisie wants to gather intel,
Okay.
hyper analyze the enemy teams.
Okay. Burn chalk is cute. Oh,
But
that
I
was
want to
my-
face off.
You want to face off? All right, Caitlin,
I
will you
do.
face off?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to come back? Or find their center?
I was considering find your center, but if I'm being the manager, then maybe I should be doing
You-
burn chalk.
Well, sure.
Well, find your center could be you get thrown in, and because someone
Yeah.
hurts themselves and you get tossed in, you have to
I have a
find your
feeling that
center.
Ricky Green's ankle is not long for this world.
Yeah, okay,
sorry, Aylis.
So I'll do find your center then, I guess.
Find center. Okay. And hey Liz, please let us know in the chat who's getting that reroll. Or if it's just one to the table. in which case it's first person that grabs it. And finally, Christine, what are you thinking about?
Sorry, I'm trying to understand the rules of them before I say, because I don't
Sure,
actually know what these do.
Comeback might be a good one. So, how's your heart?
My heart is +1.
Okay. What are your power? Might?
I realize my power is not good, but that's okay.
Sorry, what?
So your primary, pardon me, not might, power. So power is your primary stat.
It's like, what's might?
Sorry, power is your might or presence.
Okay, so I've got power +1, skill -1, heart +1, eye +1. I took that stat line.
All right, cool.
Nice.
So with that, I mean, honestly, anything would be good. I'd say burn chalk is about taking command.
Yeah. I don't feel like the delinquent necessarily takes command.
Reach out is making personal connections. Run your sets is do something risky. And that means that you work out way too hard before game.
So what does +1 forward mean?
That means you have a +1 on all rolls until I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
Because you worked out so hard, you get a +1 on everything.
Okay, but you end up with getting a penalty.
So
It looks like.
if you yeah, so you get a penalty, which is something that happens.
Or
if
you get two
fail.
penalties.
Yeah. Now penalties are just like complications in other systems.
Sure, let's do that one.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so that is run your stats. All right. And let's see, page 14 for future reference. I wish I could buy a copy of this physically. I like having paper in front of me. Because I'm old school. Because I'm from the 80s. Okay.
I definitely printed my character sheet.
See, you're smarter than me. Let's see. So once you gather intel, blah, 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 blah. The big game in your first session should be a development match unless you're not planning on running another session. Future sessions are similar to the first with a few exceptions, blah, blah, blah. So, and then, do we have relationships done? Did we...
No, we did not do it.
So we're gonna go around in a circle and do those real quick. Cool. So, what we're gonna do is let's go ahead and skip what people have as their specialty right now. Let's have that be kind of fun. And let's go straight into agendas, stats, moves, pressure, penalties, game, end of a game, break moves. Come on, we're almost there. Game moves. Creating the team. Oh, wow. So, yeah, that's fair. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so when you were doing this, so you just get like, sorry, I'm just looking for the rules for relationships.
It's for each person. It's like with
they're
the
on our
word where you
sheets.
pick each one. It's on everyone's playbook.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you do first impressions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Like-
so...
Oh,
Go
so
ahead.
it says like introductions, go around and quickly introduce all your characters, determine and like what you look like, etc. And then it goes first impressions, and it's like you're supposed to like go around again. So
Nice. Do you have, is there a maximum number of points you can add per person? Or do you have to pick one per slot, basically?
So I think it's
So
sort
you
of
each pick one,
based on your playbook.
and
Yeah,
then
one
so
for
say
each
if I picked a
teammate.
-2/1 for Millie, and Millie picked a +2/1 for me, we'd cancel out and be 0 relationship.
No,
okay.
you'd
That's
have
what it says
minus.
in particular.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
the
says-
combined
It says,
value.
yeah.
Combined value.
Oh,
That's
weird.
ridiculous.
That's
Yeah.
different.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
So you
different.
can
So-
minus out, you can lower, you can.
Ah,
I
okay,
You
love
could
it.
probably get up to +4, but I thought you could
Yeah,
only
if you
get up
both
to
did a
+2.
+2,
I mean,
I-
you have a
I
very
love-
strong
and then-
relationship.
I love
Mhm.
that this is basically like getting like the French judge score. Like, you're going to present yourself to everybody.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, I'll give you a 3. I give you a -1. Okay, so why don't we just go with this in order? So what I'd like you to do is we'll hop in. We'll just go in the same order we introduced ourselves. Say who your character is. Tell me your special moves, or tell them to the group like what special moves you have on your sheet. And then describe what you look like. And we'll say that you guys are sophomores. So you're all 16. And it is the summer term. Yeah. All right. So, Caitlan, let's have you go first. Tell me about the Prodigy.
Right. All right. So, my moves first.
Your moves first. Tell me about your
All
moves.
right.
Show me your moves.
There is one called Named After You. There's
Ooh.
one notorious signature play that you invented or mastered, your calling card. Though we're supposed to work out what this play looks like with the referee. Or coach. When you
Yeah.
meet the 3 specific conditions that make your move yours in a game, treat your next roll as a 10. Oh, do you really care what happens? Or?
I don't super care what happens, but like, what is it? Offense or defense?
Offense.
Offense. So how about? Do you want this to be airborne, or do you want this to be something like? Do you want your character to like
Kinda
leapfrog
wanna
over
spike
someone and hit
down. Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Wait,
So,
a ferret.
or-
What does a ferret do?
it? A ferret is Weasley.
They
Ferrets
are
jump over
Weasley.
each other.
Oh,
They
they
jump
jump a
over.
lot, actually. Yeah, that works.
So that works for me. I would allow this to be like a flipping spike.
Perfect. Yeah.
So do you want it to be like you do a leap off of another player and spike it?
I do.
Cool. What do you want to call it? The Logan Lucky?
Yeah.
Lucky Logan would be.
The Lucky
work
Logan?
out.
Lucky Logan's all right. The Lucky Logan spike.
I like we've just dropped Chloe altogether.
Yeah, it's just Logan.
She's just.
Your name
Logan
is
now.
Clogan.
Clogan. Sorry, like my.
Clogan's
my
Run.
parents'
You could
name.
call it Clogan's Run, where you have to run up and go bam. You start at the back
Oh,
and you do a
no.
front spike, or it's a spike from the rear. Like, how is that even possible?
Do
It's
16-year-olds nowadays know what Logan's Run is?
No, but it's a legacy. It's a prodigy move. It's a legacy thing.
Oh,
This
there
is
you go.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, your mother did it when she was at this school.
before she ended up in the wheelchair. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
now
the
you're doing this
tragic-
for
the
her.
Tragic accident. Yeah.
volleyball accident. Maybe
Yeah.
the coach was involved.
The Logan Leap would also be very good, Chandra.
Oh, that's
Logan
a good
Leap.
one. I like that.
All right, so you've got that. Sounds good.
All right.
So pick what its name is, and remember that you have to kind of shout it out
Oh, perfect.
because this is
Oh,
an anime.
hell
Damn it!
yeah. I like
Uh,
Logan Leap actually because that
the
works.
Logan
that works
Leap?
better. Yeah.
All right, and what else can you do? Is that the only play
I
you have?
also have a devoted fan base, like I said.
Okay.
You have an overly obsessed fan following who cheer for you at each of your games and follow you everywhere. You start each game with one less pressure.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
Okay.
then I predicted this. Retcon. When a new threat arrives and you reveal that you expected this and set up a counter in advance, roll plus I. On a 10, everything works exactly how you planned. 7 to 9 works like one of your teammates plays their part perfectly. On a miss, they out-predicted me and put a counter plan into play first.
I love these.
I love this one so much.
Aha!
so
Oh
Oh no! Figured it out
Okay.
first. Oh, it's so good.
And-
Anyway.
no! And what do you look like?
So, whoop, going around. She is feminine with a young face and a lean build. Kind of like a baby face, but don't
Baby face?
underestimate her.
All right. So, everyone, rate how you feel about this character. Secretly, and then we will reveal it in reverse order. All right.
so-
Anything else you want to say about your character?
No, but I just wanted to say for the first impressions, we have, I think we all have specific, like, they're talented and it interests you, relationship +2 kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that we
So-
can't just
What's your-
rate everyone.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
I think
Good
we
call.
I think we
Plus
can
one
even
or
just
something.
mark down what we have, and then when they mark us down, we alter the scale to figure out what our relationship between them is. Like for this,
Okay,
I'm probably
so-
going to say that I think Chloe has a real good head on her shoulders, so I would do +1 for relationship on that. And then maybe Chloe thinks that I am the worst person to ever exist, and it's like a -3 on that. So then we end up at -2.
Okay.
They're talented and it threatens you.
So, do we want to get? Is that a second round of introductions then, or does it just factor into the first?
I feel like we could even mark it down as we do introductions, and then sort of check in with each other and see what our like how we're doing it. So for the next person, we could say, and also this is how I rated Chloe. So Chloe, be aware that you should take this many points for or against the relationship-ometer.
Mm.
Feels
Okay.
like an easy way to do it.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So then we're good to go with you, right?
Yep. Then I will just
Okay.
do mine as people have
As you
their
do
first,
it, yeah.
make their first impressions. Yep.
In
Perfect.
advantageous location. All right. So
Yes.
Heather Jones, what do we know about them, Krista? You're muted. The house
Oh.
did it again.
Of course I am. Where's my sheet? Okay, so she has a trustworthy face, and a thick build.
Nice.
So I'm imagining she probably looks like she should be on like the football team, but she runs volleyball instead.
Football's for boys.
Exactly.
You're in Manitoba.
Yeah. She probably like trains with them in the off seasons. But yeah, she's just like real stoked to be here. Her moves, as I accidentally said earlier, are support player, so she's always assisting people, and bench warmer, where she like cheers people on from the sides. But yeah, she's just real uppity
Nice.
and is really stoked to tell everyone they're gonna do a great job. I'm imagining she's like a 90s rad kid, but like in the most encouraging PSA way possible.
Oh, good.
Nice. All right. I love it. And so you mentioned your abilities, your playbook ones earlier, so we're good to go there.
Yeah.
So everybody, how do we want to do this rating thing then?
I kind of feel like okay,
Yeah, I
after
think we
or
mark it down and then we do it after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So Maisie.
Oh, hi. So Maisie has a permanently annoyed face and is built like a runner. As the rival, she has some pretty interesting moves. You get some really nice options to like generate experience for the group through being a rival, but I didn't pick those because it's a one shot. So instead, I have taken Hate Bond, which means that we actually roll a plus on our. We roll the opposite of what our relationship is between the rival and myself, which I think could be really quite adorable. Heather, I'm sorry, you are my rival. You are too sweet. I have also taken That's Impossible, which means when your rival outperforms me, which will happen all the time because my stats are like a slightly jankier version of Heather's, I can completely refuse to accept it and take one forward to show them up.
Nice.
I love this.
This is so dumb. I love it. Okay. All right. So Allison, tell us about you, Christine.
All right, so Allison is the delinquent. I went with flirty face and runner build.
Okay.
And then for my moves, I've taken the exception. So you choose one person that you never pick on, such as a crush or close friend. And that relationship cannot drop below 0.
Nice.
And then trickster. So when you curveball, you can hold one from the face-off list.
Nice. All right. Anything else about the character you want to say?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not too sure yet of how I'm gonna play this delinquent, besides the fact that she's probably late a lot and like doesn't like following the rules and is fairly good at the game but fucks up every now and then.
I have an important question for you. How do you feel about Heather?
I feel like she kind of like knows how to have fun.
Oh, so you actually like my rival? How dare you?
It's like kind of minorly, maybe.
This is great.
But I kind of feel like Allison and Maisie maybe should be friends. I mean, we even have the same mark.
All right. That's
Under the same eye, even. Technically, I've just mirrored my video.
Nice. All right.
Or maybe we're opposites.
Let's go ahead and swap over to Amy.
Hi. So Molly is, what did I say? My moves are, I have In This Together, which increases my heart by +1 to a max of +3. And I have Power of Will. I can roll to overpower with plus heart in addition to plus power. Hit or miss, I take a penalty after rolling. Right, so she looks like a girl. She has a cherubic face and a small build. Let's see. I know we just did this twice, but like I'm going through and marking people down, right? Or are we doing that again after?
We're gonna do that after.
We're gonna do that after.
So that's everything then, I think.
All right, and let's go through. And did you mention your plays, your special ones?
Do I have in addition to the 2 that I was given?
No, just the basic. Did you mention those?
Yeah, I have two. I have basic moves goal plus pick 2 other determined moves, and that was it.
Yeah, you're determined. Which
Oh.
ones did you pick though?
Yeah, in this together and power of will.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh, and I have to pick an unrealistic goal, which is like I want to become like the
the
best.
very
of it.
best.
Oh, I want to be the best volleyball team manager in the country. That's
Or
specific.
you want to challenge
Oh.
Chloe for
Okay.
best like player?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, that's totally believable. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
All right. So, and finally, the last thing before we go and reveal our points to each other, I need to know who are the league champions.
Like their name.
I think they're from
I'm thi-
Saskatchewan.
Oh,
Are they the Golden Sierra Cobras?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
that's
yes.
really
Yeah.
specific, and I like it.
I'm always very specific unless I'm not.
Oh, I have a
Okay.
quick question about Maisie. Is Maisie our rival because she's from a different school?
I
Oh, did
was
she
going to say
transfer?
yes. I think that she transferred in and
Oh.
constantly talks about everything was so much better in Saskatoon.
Okay,
What
but you
was-
are but you are on the same team.
Yes, we are on the
Okay.
same team.
But your teams used to be rivals.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Did you used to play on the Golden Sarsaparilla
Maybe
something
I
or other?
did.
Golden
Yeah.
Sierra
I think
Cobras?
that's a good plan.
I think that's definitely what's happening. So you used to be a cobra,
Mhm.
and now you're a
I
ferret
used to be a
fairy.
cobra. Now I'm a ferret.
Okay.
I don't quite know how
and-
this works out in nature between like a cobra and a ferret fighting.
All right. And let's go ahead. Let's do this in reverse order. Reveal your points. Amy,
Oh, I
Re-
go first? Okay.
reveal.
did you
Yep,
pick?
because you went last.
Okay.
We're gonna snake back.
Okay. So, for Heather, I put you down as either an older relative or someone who has been looking after me for a while, so I have +2 relationship with you.
Amazing.
Allison, I'm sorry, I'm uncomfortable around you because of either shyness or intimidation. Our relationship is -2. Maisie, I see your potential and I want to prove myself to you. And then Chloe, I see your potential and I secretly envy you.
So what is
what does
the
that
plus or the
mean?
minus on the
So
last
Maisie is
name?
+1, Chloe's -1.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
I want to prove myself +1.
All right.
I envy you -1. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. I like it.
Mm.
All right. So, Christine, what do you got?
All right. Well, Amy, funnily enough, you seem kind of like a square, so -1. So -3 total for us.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. -3.
And then Krista, you seem like you know how to have fun, so +1. I kind of want to, if Millie's cool with it, I kind of want to make you my exception.
Oh,
So you're the person who I never pick on as a close friend, and any roles involving you can add +heart if they didn't already, and our relationship can't drop to below
sounds
0.
good to me. I think
So,
you've got a good
I
head
don't
on
know
your
why,
shoulders.
but I can trust you, so +2.
Okay.
And then Caitlan, I was putting at, you kind of seem like you think you're tougher than me, so -1.
Fair enough. No one likes me, I getcha. You are.
And I
there.
think
Okay.
that was everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's pass over to Millie.
All right. So, I should probably have not marked these in different directions here, but oh well. So Allison, I think that you seem to dislike my rival just as much as I do, and you've got a good head on your shoulders. So I gave us a +2. So I think we're at a +3 together, which is the upper limit.
+4 actually, because I added a +2 to you.
Yeah, but I don't think we can go past 3. So I think
Three's
we're,
the
I think
max.
we're stuck there. Yeah.
That's funny that they give you the
Let's
2s
see.
and 1s and tell you to
Yeah, I
combine
know.
them.
Who knows? Who knows? Chloe, I think you know what the heck you're doing. So you are at a +1 from me. Molly, I think you are at a -2. And this is because you seem to really love my rival. How could you?
That's
And
a
then I'm
total
sorry,
-2. Or you?
yes.
Okay.
I'm adding a -2 to it. So I think we're at a -1.
Okay.
If you have a +1, I think, as far as I know how this works. And then Heather, I'm sure you are aware that you're at a -3. I hate you, but I just can't stop hate bonding with you. You monster.
Love you.
Aw.
That sounds about right.
Tell it to the court. The volleyball
The
court.
Court's
Yeah,
in session.
Settle it on the court.
No.
That's the tagline.
Court's in session.
Court's in session. This would be great if this was like a legal, like you were all like part of like a legal high school, like you were all like pre-legal, like
pre-law.
a funnel high school, like a pre-law, and then it was like, oh man, call it court justice.
Yep.
Love
Is this
Alright,
how
let's-
we determine cases? Okay, this is for a future game.
Think
law.
ahead. Case lol. Okay, do you want me to do mine?
I want you to do yours.
Okay. I am going to add a +2 to Maisie, because I've heard about your exploits for years, and you're basically my hero. Thought you'd appreciate that.
I do. I don't appreciate that we no longer get a +3 to roll.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's adorable, though.
Molly is going to be, they seem lost or confused, and you'd like to show them the ropes. So that's a +1 to us, which brings us to a +3.
Yep.
And now, Chloe, how do you feel about Heather and Chloe having been like best friends growing up? And like Heather plays on the team because Chloe played. Like there were other sports that she could have played, but like wants to like be friends with Chloe.
Oh, sure.
Okay. So yeah, you've been good friends, maybe best friends for years. So that's a +3.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And then Allison, they seem like the type to put themselves or others in dangers without a second thought. That's -2.
Oh no, we're at -1
We're at
now.
-1.
Nice.
Fantastic. I do like it that the two lowest numbers I have are -1s, and then the other two are at +3. It feels very fitting.
Love and hate. Love and
Yep.
war. All right. And finally, let's bring it home, Clogan.
Hey, okay. So, for, oh gosh, I did it with like your playbook names. All right, with Molly, I said they're talented and it interests you, so relationship +2. Because, interesting. I said
So-
they seem to
Does that put us at, so you gave me +2 and I gave you a, what was that, a -1 because I was intimidated, I think?
Yes, so we're at a +1.
Okay.
For Maisie, I said they seem to respect you as well as you deserve. So that's relationship +1. So we're at a +2.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And then, so harsh. I'm sorry. They seem like they're a waste of time. I said that for Allison. So relationship +0. It's not a negative. It's just a +0.
I did a negative to you. So what was
I know. So
Is yours not a
whatever your
negative?
negative is. It is. I said mine isn't isn't adding a negative. Anyway, it's a -1, I think, but I believe Allison. Total. -1 total. And then for Heather, I said they humble you in an important way. Relationship +1.
Nice.
So I think we're still at +3.
3 for the max.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I actually didn't circle it because I spaced for a quick memento. So perfect.
All right. So is that everything we need to do for setup?
Yes.
I think so.
I think
Good.
so.
That means we got about 2 hours to romp, which means that it is time for us to begin.
Can I take 2 seconds to run to the bathroom?
Yes. Do you have a hall
Sorry.
pass?
Yes. Can I have a hall pass? Thanks.
Yes. All right. So, folks, if we have, by the way, if you are the creator of this game and I may mess up any rules, I'm sorry. Also, do a second edition of your game because you haven't touched this in a while and it looks really fun. I like it. How are you all feeling about this? Think it's gonna be fun?
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what weird nonsense we get up to.
Cool.
Looks
And
pretty cute,
if I
yeah.
bungle anything up, just let me know.
I mean, we're all sort of learning together, right?
Yeah.
that's kind of the fun of this.
I think
Bungles
we're
is to
just,
be expected.
just having fun.
Okay. Ooh, I love my...
We're having fun
love
for
my
a
moves.
cause.
Yeah, exactly.
So, basically, the way that the games work, just so that everybody's aware, and I'll start setting this up, and I'll tell you more when Christa gets back. But the whole point is that... Oh, there we go. So, here's how the game works, okay? There are no filler games in Varsity. If a player... If a game wouldn't have a narrative, tension, or excitement, we skip it and mention whether or not you won or lost, okay? So right now, we're going to do kind of a month in the life, like right at the end of the season. Each game is broken down by key moments. Now, game in this, they mean like the game in the game, right? The game you're playing inside the game. Broken down by key moments which turn the tide of play. The actual raw score is not important. We're not going to 25 points or whatever it is in volleyball, okay? The actual raw score does not matter. What matters are the beats of tension that define a game. Key moments are important goals and runs and points usually, but they can be something as simple as the first showdown between two opponents or a dangerous play that could result in injury. Before each key moment can end, each player must roll at least one game move. Right? I really wish they gave me more of an example on this, but I'm gonna say it's like, you know, the opening scrum in like a rugby match or something like that, you know, or the karate match where you go against your ex-boyfriend for points, right? And it's that first little show off. Now this can be like even like people on the sidelines. This can be a perfect opportunity for players. So like if you're not actually in the moment, but you're sitting on the sideline, you could like roll like comment on the action or flashback. And remember, this is an anime, so commenting can actually be like, she's about to use her super move, her secret move. I can see the way she's tensing. Watch out, or something like that. And the thing about Powered by the Apocalypse, I have a skeletal idea of where this game is going, but the plot is going to be directed by what you decide as players and what the chat decides as donors. So together we're going to create a sports anime episode for the ages. When one team gets enough key moments to be halfway to victory, halftime occurs. Before halftime ends, each ace must roll at least one break move. Okay? So key moments basically depend on what is actually going on like in the meta narrative. So a development match is like kind of like a pickup match, like little like training montages could also be part of it. It's the ones that don't super matter. You need best of 6. So who gets the most points out of 6, who wins the most key moments. Session matches, best of 10, climactic matches, best of 12. Okay? Each type of game has an even number of key moments where it's possible to end in a sudden death. So what that means is if you win a key moment, it goes to you. If you lose a key moment, it goes to the opponent. Now, here's the fun thing about that. Depending on what enemies you are up against, I have special bonuses that I can apply, like what is it? Power players. Each time the team wins a key moment, they count as having won 2. Unless this means they'd instantly win. So you can be up against, like, that's a 3-star opponent. There are some 1-stars where it's just like, oh, there's more pressure than normal because they're your antagonists. You know, stuff like that. As we're going to go through there, I'm not 100% sure, I'm going to be honest, how you lose a key moment. I'm guessing it's just through me using my coach powers. Game moment. To turn a move back on a player. Run down. Did anybody see that part?
Checking for it right now.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that I was curious
It could be a
about.
move that you do in response to our game moves, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to check that real quick because this is
Referee
the...
moves,
Thank you very much for the sub. Aw, thank you. You're a gorgeous creature too. So, yeah, because this game was designed by just like one person in their spare time, as far as I understand. So it might not be as clear as a professional product.
Using key moments.
Your team loses the key moment. So how do you lose the key moment? Germans. That, okay, I know. Okay, so a passion play you make clear progress toward it.
Oh, there's a whole penalty system too.
Yeah, when you lose a key moment, you can call a timeout, enter break during halftime. So how do you lose a key moment? Is it just
everyone fails their rolls?
Is it? I think it's. I guess half of you, or more, loses their. I guess
Are you
half plus.
At the
Let's
cheat
see,
sheet.
when a team
Oh,
gets 2 key moments.
yeah. Look at the cheat sheet, the referee cheat sheet.
Yeah, I was. I didn't see
Okay,
it.
there at the very end, there's like little trackers, and I think you just if
Oh.
yeah.
Well, that's for, but that doesn't actually say
Yeah.
how the key moments get won.
Mm-hmm.
That's odd. So this is the
Okay,
one
so each
problem.
begins play as many key moments turns of play. Important goals, run points can be something as simple as for a showdown. For each game can end, each player must roll at least 1 game move. I mean, it could just be whether or not you succeed each game move, but if there's multiple people playing in it.
Yeah, so I guess my question there is, as we're looking at this, pardon that we're doing this on camera, guys, but it's one of those things that popped up, and I was like, wait, I understand how the system works, except for this. So when you're doing a key moment, so broken down by key moments, which turn the tide of play. Actual roll, yeah. Before each key moment can end, player must roll 1 game move. Okay. When one team, but that's not the way that Powered by the Apocalypse works. Like, I don't roll at all. You guys roll.
Typically, yeah.
So I guess my question
is worth winning the key moment.
But that also kind of confuses me, because that means that theoretically
pressure of this key moment is it tied to a pressure system?
Perhaps key moments are often important. So my only worry about this, though, as we're looking at this, is that each game is broken down by key moments, which turn the tide of play, right? And every player must make a roll or do a game move before each key moment can end. So does that mean that for a game of best of 6 key moments, that's 36 different moves just on your side? That just seems a little crunchy.
I mean, they're probably quite quick moves. But...
So FYI, so a penalty is your team loses the key moment.
Okay, so that is, you found that?
Yeah, it's under penalties.
Under penalties.
Yeah, it's the very bottom.
Okay, that explains it. Okay, so check your balance penalty list.
Moves.
Cool. Thank you very much, Christa. It wasn't showing up in my search.
No problem. Hi, Chili.
Penalties, moves. Other moves will give you penalties. Pressure, penalties. There we go. Okay. If you fail a roll while under... But you only get penalties under crushing pressure.
I guess it takes that to get to... Because a lot of the moves just give you a penalty.
Okay, cool. That works for me.
Yeah, like overpower, you leave your team vulnerable, and another ace marks a penalty. Things like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So there's lots of ways to get penalties without just being at crushing pressure with the game moves.
Sounds good. Well, let's just... Thank you very much for the bits, Bong. Let's just
it looks like also at the highest level of pressure, every roll of a 6 or lower gives you a penalty. I've seen that at the start of the moves section. Every ace's playbook is a section for pressure. Pressure represents a amount of stress on your ace at the beginning of each week during the on session. Blah, 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 blah. And then you have like a different pressureometer for what type of game it's in, I think.
So I'll tell you right now. Well, why don't we're going to hop into this and have some fun, and we'll stumble across this when we do. We'll play to find out, just like the Powered by the Apocalypse ethos. All right, and for players who want it, I am booting up the music.
Right.
All right. Ah, high school. A time of growth, change, development, success and failure. These are the tales that define our lives. One such story takes place in the heart of Manitoba, at a small school called Faraday High School. In the background of this scene, you can hear the sound of squeaking soles on hardwood. The smash of bare flesh on both the hardwood floor, on other flesh, and on these galvanized probably, these balls, these volleyballs, the smack of leather on flesh, the sound of bodies impacting, the grunts, the sweat, the sounds of play. And as we slowly pan over, we have the opening montage. Kimigawa no Zunadoto. Something Japanese words here. Title sequence. All right.
Smash zoom. Zoom.
Smash
zoom. In,
zoom.
Out, zoom. A bird. Random bird.
Yep, bird. A lot of
Carrot,
people doing this.
And whoosh.
Someone running
It's got
in
like
regular
a
clothes, like
volleyball going
yeah.
by, but then it turns into cherry petals before
Yeah.
it hits the ground.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and then,
And
and
of
then
course,
Everybody does a
sweat.
freeze frame flash up when their character comes up, right?
Mhm.
yeah, absolutely. And then the coaches in the background stands up at about like 1/4 frame height and kind of adjust his glasses, which get opaque and then get like a shing, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And then all the other characters go boo, 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 right? Everybody does the thing.
What's everyone's pose?
Yeah, everybody do your pose.
Oh.
I think I'm sort of doing like a little.
Kimigawa, Kimiga.
Dramatic
Kimiga.
angry face, but I'm directly behind Heather. Like Heather comes up and then it cuts to me going,
I stereo. Hey.
Don't you
By Toei. Grand sponsor de okrishimasu. All right. Boom. Immediate smash cut to a shot of a volleyball. It is a sweltering hot. Thank you very much for the donation. A sweltering hot day in Manitoba. We cut to a shot of a sweating water bottle being held by a girl's hand, and all around you can hear the of cicada all around in the high grass. You've been training all day. It is the summer season right now, which is why your volleyball team does not get very much praise. It is a ravenously hot day in July, we'll say. Does that sound right? July?
Ooh,
Oh God.
that sounds
Rabbit-
Are
awful.
we in school if it's in the summer?
Well, no, not July because school's out.
Yeah,
I
May.
would say, okay, fine.
Probably.
So it is late August. I don't know when they go
School's
back to
still
school
out.
in Manitoba?
In Canada.
I would say June. Or it would
Actually,
be like
September to June
mid-June.
is school year.
I was
Yeah.
gonna
No,
say
it
May
depe-
if we need to
it-
actually get through some games.
It usually depends on what
Yeah, hey Liz, when are you guys in school?
yeah, because like it
Yeah.
usually depends on farming
yeah.
seasons. At least in the States it did.
Yeah, I'd say May. May.
Yeah, like late May.
So in late
Yeah.
May, it's
Yeah.
still
I think-
sweltering hot.
Yes. Yes.
Isn't education
There you
under federal?
It depends. There are a couple of schools that go year round. You can. It is by school district, but generally speaking, the summers are off. But it is by district.
See, well, where I grew up in the Midwest
Yeah,
and
see,
on
it
the
was
East
right.
Coast.
I was right. Same thing as here.
And it does, like in the States, it really depends where you live. So, like, I went back to school in September in Pennsylvania, but when I was living in Missouri, I'd go back to school in late August because it's better for planting season.
Yeah, no, it's like almost always like beginning of September to end of June.
Yeah, there's one school where I live that takes July and December off,
Nice.
but then
But
they're
that's-
going the rest of the year.
Yeah.
But that's again, they're
Yes.
like a weird one.
Oh.
Probably
Alright,
a private
well,
school.
I don't know if cicada come out in the summer, or pardon me, in the early summer, but they do here because it's unseasonably warm. We're gonna say
And
because it's
that's
an
less
anime,
awful
damn it.
than black flies, so
It's an anime, damn it, and I need cicada. They just moved in, okay? All right. And with that, your team sits next to the outdoor volleyball court, the indoor court being hogged by the basketball team, the boys' basketball team. You know, people like Luca, Tyler, Ethan, Evan, Mateo. Any of them might be a boyfriend or a love interest. You never know.
No time for
And-
that. Only time
time.
for victory.
And with that, you find yourself sitting outside in the sweltering sun. It's a Saturday practice. And I'd like to know, are all of you there presently, or are some of you late? Did somebody not make it?
I think Molly's the first one there.
Always
Or
on
like-
time, though.
I think
Always on
Allison
time?
barely shows up on time.
Molly's
Okay,
like half an hour early, always.
Okay, so you were there half an hour early, handing stuff out, and as you are doing that, you guys played. You're sweating. Christa, you're going to share a meal with people. So you're at the break part of your workout day, of your practice, and what are you sharing with people? Like, as everybody's sitting down and catching their breath, with an exception, because Christine, I'm going to say that while everybody else is resting, you are compulsively running sets.
All right.
Like, you've basically like brought yourself up against the side of the gym and are just compulsively, like, the side of the gym that is next to dirt, I'm going to say.
Am I doing that, or am I constantly spiking into the wall, catching and spiking into the wall? Like,
Well, I was saying it's probably next to the dirt so you can do a jump recovery if need be.
okay.
Because if it's concrete, that would suck. But you can do concrete if you're that hardcore.
Yeah, just bump, set, spike, bump, set, spike.
Mm.
Amazing. So Heather has brought snacks for everyone. She's brought a whole bunch of carrots and sweet peas, and made sandwiches for everybody, and tried to remember if anyone has allergies, and
Who has
hopefully
allergies?
got it right. Or preferences, maybe.
Chloe is, yes, allergic to shellfish and peanuts. Her life is
Nice.
very sad.
Molly
I'm sorry,
really
I
likes
just
cucumbers.
I love peanuts and shellfish. So
Those are very good. So no peanut
My
butter and tuna
favorite
sandwiches.
No.
So yeah, no, she'll make like ones that are like cream cheese with like a little bit of ham, and then like cucumbers and some tomatoes on them. And
Did you bring the sliced oranges,
Nice.
though?
of course she
Oh.
brought sliced oranges.
Like,
I
does that
got to.
apply to volleyball? I know it's a soccer thing. I
It
don't
is.
know about other sports.
It's a lot of sport things.
Okay, cool.
So-
Yeah.
I think they
Good.
have this
was.
idea that it's like electrolyte replacement
Yeah.
or something.
It's
so it's like
just
that
sugar.
little
I think
tangy like
that's-
boost.
Yeah, Heather's mom used to bring them when they were in soccer, and she just kind of was like, "Oh, that's what you bring to sports," and so we'll bring them to everyone, and like hands them all out to everybody, and is very excited about it.
Oh,
Nice. And thank you to whoever just donated. So, Toym, I believe it is. Let me know what you'd like for that, for your $25. That's very, very generous. All right. So, as you are outside doing this, I'm looking at way too many screens right now. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. So that's page 14. All right. So, Christa, as you're doing your break move, so you are sharing a meal and saying hi with people. I would like you to do me a favor. When you and someone else eat together, whether you're sharing a couple of power bars during practice or eating a 4-course meal, roll plus heart.
I am +1 to heart,
Okay.
and ooh, that's a 7.
That's a 7. All right, so you're going to choose 2 of the following. The food hits the spot. Get +1 forward. Increase your relationship with another ace who's eating by +1. Choose an NPC who's eating and hold 1. Spend that hold later to get a +1 to roll when they help or encourage you in the future. So I'm going to say that also a blonde girl with glasses and a bright smile, blue eyes, who is like your team center, like the core of your team, good old Ricky Green is sitting there as well, chewing on some gum and like checking out her phone, maybe drawing something.
Wonderful.
Ricky's very hungry.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, so let's.
Oh, thank
I'm
you so
gonna
much to
do-
Amethyst.
Aw. I'm
the
gonna
subs.
do food hits the spot, get 1 +1 forward. So I have +1 forward on my next roll. And then I'll give a +1 to Ricky.
+1 to Ricky. Oh, thank you. What is this again? This is really good. I really like this.
The trick is you just gotta put a little bit of pepper
That's a
Might have
lot
been
of
little-
pepper.
Might have been a little strong. Sorry, it's just maybe. You know what? I think. Sorry, but hey, we
I've
got to
been
keep
told-
our energy up.
Yeah, totally. Oh god, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
breathing fire over here.
You've always been pretty heavy-handed with that pepper, Heather.
Well, yeah, but it gives you a little kick. It gets you pepped up a little bit and sort of puts a spring in your step.
Yeah, maybe a little too much kick.
I'll
In the
cut it out
distance,
a
you
little
can
next
hear-
time.
Spang, bounce, smash, bounce, smash, bounce. So I need to know, Christine, as you're practicing in the distance while everybody else is taking a break, you are doing your usual workout and training routine. If you are just doing that, you get a +1 forward in your next game. However, if you're going to start getting crazy with this and like doing like impossible dive recoveries and things like that that might hurt yourself, you can roll for it and potentially get more.
So it would end up being +2 forward then?
Yeah, because we're not marking XP, I'll say it's +2 forward.
Well, because it's mark XP and hold +1 forward.
Okay,
So is that
I'll
on
say
top of the
it's-
+1 forward that you would have gotten for basic?
So I will say that because we're not marking XP, yes.
Okay, cool.
So anytime
Sure.
there's a mark XP, we'll just negotiate something else.
Let's do something crazy like I'm hitting the ground, rolling, popping up, and hitting it back or something. Just keep going back and forth.
So all right, so you're like, are you like bloodied and bruised up around your arms and shins and stuff?
Or at least a bruised
little-
up. I
little
think.
bruised up?
I mean, I find at least hitting a volleyball over and over again with your arms and forearms gets really sore.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Well, let's find out how much this hurts you. Go ahead and give me a plus power roll.
Okay, so that just means I add +1 to the result, right?
Yeah.
That is 8.
All right, so you're going to get a penalty on your next game because of this, though. So you're good, but we're going to give you a penalty, and do I decide that now? I probably do.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, let me just
Yeah,
check
there
my
is a penalty
penalty.
list somewhere.
Increase your pressure. Lose a
I'm going-
relationship with a teammate.
I'm going to increase your pressure.
Okay, what does that?
When I give you your pressure for the game, that means that you're going to be 1 higher, which means you're going to be 1 point closer to crushing pressure, which is when you
Mhm.
start messing
So
up.
so yours would be
Okay.
marked on casual right now.
I see.
So pressure
Now,
is a
that
1 to
+1
5 scale.
for everyone or just for Allison?
It's just for the player.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, but that will matter in a bit.
Yes.
All right. So, you are over in the corner doing this. What is making you push so hard? What do you think? Your next match, as far as you understand, your next match is against a school called the Silver Creek Crickets. Or at least that's the team. Is there going to be someone there watching the game for like college entry? Is there somebody there who you used to date that you want to show up? Is it because last night you had a run-in with your family and do you want to have a drama moment?
Sure, let's say like maybe my cousin's on that team or something. And it's the whole attitude of why can't you be more like your cousin? Look at how good
Oh.
she is, how perfect her
So-
hair is, blah 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 blah.
I think that's great. You want to do a quick roleplay side scene for that?
Sure.
Okay, so last night as you were home, who is the bad parent, your mom or your dad?
Let's go with the mom.
As you're doing the smash over and over in your head, we cut back to the night before where you are sneaking in a bit late as usual. Whatever you were doing out doesn't have to be anything particularly nefarious. It could have just been hanging out with your friends or maybe even working a part-time job. It doesn't matter to your family, though. You walk in the door and your mother's already on you, even from where she is in the living room, in that old stained recliner. You can see that there's a pile of half-crushed cans lying around, either from her or your father. And she, is that the type of family you have, you think?
Sure, let's go with that.
Or are you a delinquent from a wealthy family?
Ooh, that could be fun too.
Cans or wine
Because then
bottles?
it's a little bit more trying to like act out by
you
living.
like that. Yeah, you seem like you like that better. So
Yeah.
you can see that your mom has already made her way through a bottle of Chardonnay, and from the look on her face as you enter, she is not pleased. She looks down at you from so as you walk in. Your house is quite large, and as you enter, she steps out and looks down at you from like the speaking balcony that kind of exists over your front walk, like your front entryway and your foyer. Or foyer, because you're in Manitoba. I don't know Manitoba, it's either one. It looks down at you holding
Close enough to Quebec, that's foyer.
Exactly.
Wait, is it ever foyer?
Foyer
Yeah.
is an accepted it's mostly in the States, uses foyer.
Mostly in the States.
Goodness. Y'all with your
Yeah.
accents.
She looks down at you and... Try not to get into trouble, please. The name can't go through much worse after what you pulled last year.
I think Allison's hand is behind her back, just going.
Blah, 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 indeed. Why can't you be more like your cousin Ava?
What, stuck up plastic Barbie?
She's just been accepted into insert Canadian school into Queens.
How boring.
May want to check extra life.
Whoop. Checking extra life. Ooh, a shellfish allergy. That couldn't process. Okay,
Ooh.
done, Paul Encino. All right. And yes, well, that try to do something with your life. Instead of wasting all of your time causing a ruckus out there.
I mean, that feels like doing something with my life.
She gives you a sour look, and you take that opportunity to finish staring her down for the requisite time before going off to your room, blasting whatever music you
And
play.
like the kind of like the comment, not for her to hear, but for once the door is slammed closed, it's like, at least I'm not drowning in a wine bottle.
It's true. She is. Meanwhile, across the you're brought back to reality by the sound of Ricky rubs her chest. God, it's really warm out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is
Some water?
yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. What
Welcome.
what kind of sandwich is this?
Ham and cream cheese and cucumber, salt and pepper, tomato.
Oh my god. Did you like poison him? You can't do anything right.
And what? No, I didn't poison. And it's here. I'll even and we'll like grab Ricky's sandwich
I think you're
from
gonna
her.
die.
You'll take a bite of Ricky's sandwich, and the
Yeah.
sandwich that you gave her is not in fact a ham sandwich. It is in fact a lobster and shrimp salad sandwich that your brother had made for himself because he's home from college. And it is super spicy, and she is... It doesn't taste like ham. It tastes like...
Oh,
I don't know, it's really good.
I'm so sorry.
She starts
Wait.
getting very red-faced.
Ricky, do you have an EpiPen on you?
For what?
Chloe, do you have your EpiPen on you?
Yeah, I always. She's gonna
what's in
fluster
that?
and grab it from her backpack.
What? Don't stab me! I just... What's...
Just close your eyes. Shh, let it happen. And she's gonna stab it into the thigh.
All right, orange to the thigh, blue to the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Oh, I almost I made myself lightheaded there for a second. Okay, so is there a what's a
too much.
I was hyperventilating in character. It's great.
I know.
What is a game move? Let's say that this will be. We'll say. You know what I want you to do, Caitlan? I want you to make me an assist roll.
Cool.
So it's going to be plus your relationship. Just roll +0 because it's the NPC.
Oh, perfect. All right, sounds good. Dice don't fail me now. That's a 6.
So perfect.
That's not good.
Okay, so you take heat, you lose one relationship permanently.
Cool.
The play fails. You take the heat, mark a penalty. I am going to give you a penalty for this. So you are going to raise your pressure for next game.
Oh, okay.
And on top of this, so you're going to slam your pen into Ricky's thigh. Ricky is going to go, I've never had lobster. I didn't know I had an allergy. And is going to just faint dead away from the lack of air, but the EpiPen is going to work just a bit slower than expected, because as you jam it in, I'm going to spend for that special move that Policino, I can't speak today.
Is it Policino?
Okay,
Policino.
I was wondering.
Is it Policino or Policino?
I'm pretty sure it's Policino.
Well,
I thought it was
Paul
Chino.
donated $60, so I'm going to make it worth their money.
Yeah.
Jams into the thigh, and the first one, it actually will bounce off the thigh. And
I don't do this often.
and looking
strange
inside,
how
you can
little
see
I
that
come across
inside of her
peanuts.
shorts, where you tried to stab her, she put her cell phone so she could eat, and you've just stabbed a needle through the back of her cell phone.
Oh, I got another one.
Do you have another EpiPen, or do you
I
think
have another EpiPen? Probably not. They're pretty expensive.
they're pretty expensive? So we'll say that you take a stab again. The needle's slightly bent, and you will not
sucks.
let her die.
Okay.
But Ricky will go, lobster is so delicious, and he's gonna pass out.
I'm gonna run to the office.
Okay.
So I feel like I need to say that
The
this was
nurse's
my
office?
first experience eating lobster too, and lobster is so delicious, and I still miss it, but I can never eat it again.
Oh, I'm so sorry to drag you through this. Now, so you run to the office and go and retrieve somebody, and there is quite a kerfuffle that occurs. We're going to head a bit further into the future and have you all inside of the gym. It is Monday after school. Ricky is in the hospital for this and can no
poor
longer
Ricky.
play.
Oh no.
And there is a bit of tension in the air as your coach kind of walks back and forth, squeaking on the ground with every step. Squeak, squeak, pace, pace, pace. Squeak, 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 pace, 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 pace. She's taken out of play. Do you know? You could have killed her, Jones. What are you thinking with the shellfish? How could you be so shellfish? I mean, selfish.
It was in my stack of sandwiches that I made, and I didn't realize.
Do you know how hard it is to keep 6 people on a Manitoba volleyball team?
No, Coach.
Well, it's pretty hard.
Sorry, Coach.
We're gonna have to forfeit the next game. We don't have enough players. We were on a shoestring budget as it is for equipment. What?
Molly could play.
Is that true, right? Can you play? Is that right?
Yeah.
Or is right wrong?
No, Jones is right. I mean, I'm
Jones
right.
is right,
Yes,
but is
I can
right?
play.
I need to know if right is right.
Yes, coach. I've been practicing.
You've been practicing.
Her set's
Yeah.
really good.
All right, tell you what.
No people.
Then we're gonna have to do a little bit of prep right now. You! He points at you. against the entire team. Let's go.
Oh god.
I'm sorry.
Grab your balls right and let's play.
Yes, coach.
And we squeak, 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 and immediately are going to jump into your break move. Oh, that's the wrong chase song. One sec. This is gonna be which one?
Find your center.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do, but that one's
It's
like
gonna
to
be find
find
your
your.
center.
Yeah, so after this, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so find your center does not work for this one, does it?
It'll work for after.
It'll work for after, yeah.
Okay, so what I need you to do, let's get your moves up. So what move would you like to try to do? What do you think is going to help this? What do you think is going to be
So this
good?
would be
Let's-
one of the standard, like,
Yeah, one of the game moves.
um,
We're bouncing around a bit to make this exciting.
yeah. She's gonna try a. What was it? An overpower, I guess. Yeah, against
Nope.
the whole group.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a -2 on this.
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. I have a -1 to all my power right now, so.
Can
that's-
Perfect.
Yep.
Can I hype her up?
Yes.
Okay. So Heather from the other side of the is gonna look through the net at you and be like, all right, Molly, just as we've been practicing, you've totally got this. You're gonna have to cover a little more ground than normal, but you know what? You got your sneakers on today, and they're gonna absolutely carry you through this, and you're gonna do absolutely awesome. Just breathe in
Absolutely awesome.
and breathe out. You got this. And she's gonna put up
Got
2
this.
hands for a high 10.
I got this.
You got this.
I got this. Okay. I'm a little lightheaded,
gonna
but I
make
got this.
Eye contact with Allison and do the most dramatic eye roll history has ever seen.
All right, come on, guys.
Are
Let's
you sure
let's
this
laws
would be
more balls.
overpower, or would passion play fit a little better?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Ooh.
I guess I could do passion play.
You
That's
close
a
your eyes
heart.
and you just let your heart guide you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Listen to your heart.
As you're playing volleyball. Oh, as you're
Listen to your
spiking that
heart.
ball. There you go.
As you're spiking that
In that ball.
Perfect.
Perfect. All right. So as you are doing that, what did you get on the roll?
Oh, I hadn't rolled it yet because what was the
So-
penalty?
Well, what did you get on your roll, Krista?
Oh, right. I have to.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Ooh. Plus heart is. That's. Oh, God. This is 7. Thank God. Okay. You get a +1 forward from me.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of -1 for you, but you're already at a +1 on all power going forward, Amy. So you're just going to roll at plus power or plus whatever as normal.
Okay, so I got the
Plus heart.
Plus heart.
plus
So you're-
heart if we're doing
So
So
passion.
you're at
play.
you're at a +2 and a -2.
So flat.
Well, pardon me. If it's heart,
so
then
heart
you're
for
going to
me
roll
is
at a.
+2 for
Okay,
me. in
so
general.
you. But
So you're
you
at
only have
+3.
You have 1 forward on power only, right?
From what?
I don't know. That's what Amy said a few minutes ago.
No, I didn't. I don't have any. Christine.
When we were
had a
talking
plus
about-
power.
Using overpower, the stat is power.
Yeah.
Passion play's stat is heart.
So
Okay.
I'm using heart instead.
Okay,
so
so you're
Amy's
at,
power was
Passion play.
only 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So you're at a -1 to whatever your roll is. So if you're at heart +2, you're going to roll heart +1
Okay.
Yes.
because
+1 total.
Krista mitigated some of the problem with that speech by firing you up.
Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
that gives me a total of 7
Total of 7 on your roll.
because I rolled
Okay.
a 4 and a 2.
All right. That's
Peak one.
sorry.
Peak one. You get to pick one
Yeah.
of
Pick
the
one.
choices.
It's powered by the
Yeah.
apocalypse.
Okay. Oh yeah, 7 to 9 is choose one.
Wait,
okay,
did you
so
roll? Yeah. Okay. 4 and a 2, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
and I got a 7 total. So that's gonna be.
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna inspire someone with my efforts, and my relationship will increase by 1, and they get a +1 forward. So. Ooh.
All right. So
Who do I
who is that
inspire?
going to be?
I think I'm gonna inspire Chloe.
Cool. That works with they're talented and it interests you. 'Cause I haven't seen you before.
Okay.
what you can do.
So you are going to perform admirably given the circumstances. You don't really like shine as you are playing, but tell me one impressive thing you do that really shines out. Ooh, we got another donation. Thank you very much.
Just a lot of energy and like goes full at it, even though it's clear that this is not her talent necessarily.
Christa, you get a reroll when the time is right.
Hooray!
So add that to you.
Thank you.
Okay. So Amy, you do that, and it's like it's super cool.
Yeah. And I believe that means that mine and Chloe's relationship goes up by one.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes. All right. So after that, you all basically try to hammer poor little Molly Wright into the ground, but Molly Wright proves to be a much more steady and stalwart contender than you expected. Not the same as Ricky, but will fill in the pinch. The coach is sitting on the sideline going, and you're not going to try to poison this one, right?
No, coach.
Yeah, poison the other team.
Yes, coach.
Great idea, coach.
Yeah, aim for the
Not a
tall
bad
blonde one.
idea.
Am I poisoning the volleyball?
Yeah.
I mean, that too. You can build up
Infect the ball for
resistance to it.
poison damage.
Slowly but surely,
No.
we'll build up a resistance, and then it'll just affect them.
One day, if you're good enough, I'll teach you my Iocane serve. My poison
It's the
wind
iocane
spike.
powder.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Spike the punch. Also
Spike
good,
the
Saul.
punch.
Oh, that's very
All
good.
right. So as after that, I want you to do me a favor. Can you find your center after that? So how do you go about finding your center?
Yeah, no. I mean, she's just gonna go off and like, she's literally gonna go sit down and meditate for a bit. I think is what she's gonna do.
Okay.
But I don't know. I didn't have any penalties or conditions. I don't think so. It doesn't make a huge difference, but that's okay.
So I'll say that you probably got the exhausted condition from facing your entire team.
Okay, sure. Then I will say
think
I
that's
roll
fair.
plus heart on any roll. Remove one condition.
Yep. And you'll take no penalties for this.
Okay.
Unless what does exhausted?
Oh
give you?
no.
Oh no.
Well, I immediately rolled 3, so what do I add? +2 from heart, so that's.
Oh no, there is one floating reroll for the table if you want to take it.
I'm gonna take it
Yeah.
so that we're not starting me off like totally wrecked. Okay, that's much better. So that's a total of 12.
Total
wow.
of 12. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That you could not have. So exhausted is a temporary -2 to all skill rolls, but even then you'd have a 10+. So yeah, you're gonna catch your breath because this coach. So Coach C Cage. What's the C stand?
Mr. Coach Cage.
Mr. Coach Cage. That's right. So Mr. Cage was probably not smart to give you a penalty, such as facing you against the entire team when you're supposed to compete in tomorrow night's volleyball game.
He's a bit gung-ho.
He's a bit gung-ho. He really needs to win. Okay, so you're gonna be good for this. All right. Everybody else, back to drills. I want everybody in tip-top shape tomorrow, which means that we have to sweat today.
Yes, coach.
I think it's
Yes,
all
coach.
right. So, Maisie, your rival is Heather, right?
Mm-hmm. You
So-
just screwed up, so I'm having the day of my life right now.
All right. So, as you so he pairs you all up. All right. After this, I want you to do spiking drills, spike and block, spike defense. Go. And he pairs you up with. He starts to pair you up with Chloe. Do you do the? Actually, Coach, I haven't
Yeah,
practiced
I
against
think
Maisie
so.
in a while. So I want you to do a face-off. So a confrontation breaks out. Roll plus power.
Oh no.
Oh
on
no.
So don't worry. So
We've almost the same stats.
so
I know.
It's gonna
Heather,
be
you don't.
terrible.
Heather does not roll. Just Maisie.
Okay.
So this is funny. When
Oh,
you and
so-
someone else have. So roll plus power on any roll.
I
You and the
literally
person
rolled
you're-
4. I rolled a 1 and a
Okay.
2.
So here's the deal. From the following list, you choose one from this list. Heather chooses 2. So
All right.
you tear them down and embarrass them. Thank you very much for the donation. Let's find out what we got. Bing, bing, bing. It's doing that thing where it doesn't do the pop-ups on the screen for some reason. Dark Knight, reroll
5
for
to kill
Krista.
you.
You can do it.
Oh, I have 2 rerolls. Thanks,
You have
guys.
2 rerolls. All right.
Very
So
nice.
you tear them down and
awesome.
embarrass them. You get the last word. If they're an enemy ace, get 1 clue in the gather intel move. So that's not going to apply for this one.
Uh-huh.
You lash out physically and they get injured.
Oh, I don't want to pick 2.
Ooh. Wait, do I even pick one? I don't know if I do because I completely.
Oh, no,
failed
you're right,
it.
you're
I
right,
don't
on
even
a
have
7 to
7 to
9.
9.
Oh, you're right. So on any roll,
I think there might just be a penalty.
I guess
or,
so.
an increase in pressure.
On
I'm
any
gonna increase
roll,
your
you
pressure
and the
by 1.
person you're confronting, if you're facing off with an NPC, choose 2.
Yeah, they don't actually specify if you.
Yeah, they don't
fail.
specify for the fail. So I'm going to say that you're just going to take a point of pressure because you go to humiliate Heather and slip on a puddle of sweat and land right on your
Sounds
butt.
about right.
in the
That
sweat.
is the worst.
In the
I hate
sweat.
this.
In the butt sweat.
Gosh.
Gross.
Oh, good.
Butt
Gross.
sweat on my butt. Just what I've always feared.
That's
That's why my parents didn't want me to come to this school. Butt
All
sweat.
right. Everybody go take it easy. Tomorrow night, we've got our match against the Silver Creek Crickets. We're going to destroy them.
Yes, coach.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
coach.
coach.
Voila.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna do it here because of the microphone, but Allison like, yes.
Totally. All right. So, that night, you go home, and you know what? We've got an hour left of game. I'm gonna crank things up a bit. You all go home, have a nice dinner with your family, do whatever you would normally do in this type of evening. Around 8:38 p.m., each of you receives a phone call. And it is from Coach. Each of you will answer the phone independently, but here's the basic gist of it. We've got trouble tomorrow. The Crickets got misscheduled. They're actually playing across the border. They got held up when some of their team had a bit of the devil's lettuce in their luggage. Just because it's legal here doesn't mean it's illegal there, right? Well, we've got trouble. Because of our brackets, we got shuffled. We're up against the Golden Sierra Cobras. The league champs. And we're up against them with only one more day of prep. No game tomorrow. But on Wednesday, we're going Cobra hunting. Oh yeah! Click.
Booyah, coach.
Booyah.
Ah,
And-
shit.
Yeah, coach.
Fling the phone.
And because of what we did, because of league rules, this is also now a championship game qualifier.
Oh no.
Because,
Coach, are you sure that's how that works?
I don't make the rules, okay? There are no rules in volleyball.
What? Coach,
there's
I'm
actually quite a few.
I don't think that's
I've memorized
okay. Yes,
them all.
coach.
Look, things are weird in Canadian volleyball, okay? They didn't expect us to be able to survive the heat, but we survived. We survived.
Coach, we're survivors.
Just like I did in that cage in Kuala Lumpur.
Yes, coach.
This again.
Hashtag no pressure.
I'm
I
assuming we
survived
have a team chat or something. Like, I don't know if is this a group call?
on a
Because I could
mixture
imagine
of
that.
bananas and rice. It was delicious. It's been years. I've never been able to replicate the recipe.
So I think Allison's kind of gone up
Just
and
ripping off
down
The
and like
Simpsons, sorry.
pissed off, and then oh, I can show up my cousin by like winning a championship game. Okay.
Yeah, because you have a quick flashback of your cousin showing off her championship ring. Because they do that in
get all those
volleyball.
disgusting
Maybe
gaudy
she
things.
was
Why
the
couldn't we
one
do
with the
baseball? I
devil's
know
lettuce.
baseball.
I don't know volleyball either. I know how soccer
Yeah.
works.
Policino was right. This ain't NAM, this is volleyball. No, it's the opposite. This is... Oh, wow. Yeah, fair. You can spike a Renz, you can spike a volleyball. Only one rule in Canadian volleyball. Win.
Exactly. Yes, correct.
There you go.
All right. So, you only have a day to prepare. I need to know, late into the night, Caitlan.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you were doing the face-off. I read the
Oh
thing
yeah, I
wrong.
was doing gather.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do a face-off, but I was like, that's
Well-
okay. We can save that for the game.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No pressure,
Okay,
right?
so would you like to gather intel?
Sure, I could gather intel.
I
And
read
we'll
the notes
probably
wrong.
be
Well, hang
protocol.
on. This is Maisie's old team.
Oh.
So
Mhm.
maybe
That's
Maisie would be
true.
best to gather intel so that Chloe can have a face-off in the game.
That's fair. So Chloe,
Chloe
you still
could
need
come with. We could both do it. We could go together and probably both get caught and in big trouble.
Are they
Perfect.
both like going
I'm
spying on the
fully
other?
planning to
team?
break in and steal their volleyball plans because this is hardcore amateur volleyball. They
Wait, are
clearly
you
have
stealing their
rotation
mascot, an actual
plans.
cobra?
No,
Oh
no,
my
no. We're
God.
just getting the plans. This is only about the game. We need to know
That's
their
good
strategy,
Okay,
their
so here's the group
tactics,
call,
their
group call.
rotation.
or
Okay,
group chat.
Do the group
Group
call. I'm gonna
check.
stand
Okay.
back. I'm assuming that so Ricky's in the call still. Go get him, guys.
Okay, so
Thanks,
if
Ricky.
the other
Miss
team
you.
is here, then I think they're staying
I
at this
almost
hotel. I think because they had to get into town early. So Maisie,
Yeah, I've
you
been
know
scanning
these.
their socials, and they
Yeah.
probably are.
We're
Okay,
staying at the local Blue Roof Inn.
so Maisie, you know these people, right? You can go and maybe rub some elbows or something.
Yeah,
Or-
something like that.
That's perfect. Okay. Maybe don't go alone though.
It's probably
I'll come
a
with
good
you.
idea. Could probably use a lookout.
Okay, I will try and come up with a plan while you're doing that.
Sounds
Um,
good. We'll try to steal theirs.
Sure.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, Molly, really good job today.
thanks.
You did really,
Mhm.
really well.
I'm
Glad to have you.
Yeah, not bad.
Thanks, Heather.
Hmm.
You say
Alright.
thanks,
It'll be
Heather?
fine.
Yeah.
Heather stares at her phone for a while and just doesn't respond.
And I'm gonna also send a get well soon to Ricky.
Yeah.
All right. So as you are doing this, volleyball totally has plays. What are you
They
talking
really
about?
do.
They really do. It's all plays all the time. So as you are getting set up for this and preparing to go out, I need to ask the most important question of the night, and that is, who has the shitty beater truck?
Totally.
The one with the rusted wheel wells. So between Maisie and Clogan,
Probably not Clogan. She gets
Or-
driven everywhere.
okay. So you get driven
by her
everywhere.
mom.
Do you have
Yeah.
to
I think
borrow
this
it?
is part of where Maisie's jealousy comes from. Is all of these people are like pampered as far as she's concerned.
Pampered Midwestern kids. Damn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I don't know
Ricky
how hard it
sends.
is in Saskatoon.
I don't. Ricky sends a selfie back that has her face be way too many sizes too big. She
Oh,
honestly
I
could be
know
your
that
mascot
feeling.
right now, but without the helmet.
not looking
Oh.
looking good, homegirl.
Amazing.
It looks like it's
I love
coming
it.
down a little bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, you barely tell.
All right. So what I would like is you all are going forward. You all pop in that beater truck. What's the beater truck's name?
I think it's going to be like named after a team we hate, but like a
Mm.
shitty team that we hate.
You want me to use the team generator?
Or do we have
think
like an
so.
old mascot? Because I think we changed mascots, right? Did we name the
You
tribe
did.
after the old mascot?
The ferret.
The ferret.
Yeah.
Oh,
we call
yeah.
it like the ferret's remains or something. The dead ferret.
Ferret's revenge.
The ferret's revenge. The ferret fossil.
Oh my goodness.
Ferret fricassee.
Wait,
All
what was
right.
the team you came from?
Tetanus ride? I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's
the one that
amazing.
we're playing in the champion game.
Yeah, what's their name again?
You know what?
Oh.
If you're
I think the
that's
Cobras.
the Cobras.
The Cobra.
So if you guys
The
are from the
Cobra
Midwest,
Killer. Let's go.
the Cobra Killer, also known as
mongoose.
tetanus,
Yeah.
because I'm
I
from
feel
the
like
Midwest.
the mongoose
we-
is too clever for Maisie, so
Fair.
I think perhaps the Cobra Killer.
The Cobra Killer. Love it.
Perfect.
Both
Nice.
Ks.
Mhm. Of course, of course.
Mhm.
of course,
That's how
all
Cobra
right,
is spelled, isn't it?
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
all right.
you can think that.
So with that, you drive out to the hotel that they're staying at, the Blue Roof Inn, and you know for a fact that their coach is quite a lush. Maisie, you remember that she was quite a lush. Her name is Miss C. Cage. Missy Cage.
Missy Cage.
Miss C. Cage. No relation, maybe. Maybe the coach has
Is
to
that
win
Coach's
for a...
ex?
Perhaps.
Yes.
Perhaps. All right. And with that, but you know that this is a pretty crummy hotel. It's time to do a little bit of light breaking and entering. So we are going to do a gather intel roll. So, investigate team you're going to play soon. I need you to roll plus I.
Can Chloe
Perfect.
do like an assist with that? Is there an assist move?
No, there will
I
not
already
be
get
I
a
for...
think
plus
Chloe
one
should
forward.
roll. I think this
Cool.
maybe this can be Maisie's idea if you want
Oh,
it to be, but
sorry.
I think it should be your roll.
Okay.
If I took face off, you should take gather intel.
Well, you're going to get a face-off in a minute, Chloe. So you can do
Perfect.
both if you
Oh,
want.
it's all good either way.
So tell you what, if you guys are working
Demons.
together, whoever is going to roll can take a +1 on their investigation roll
Nice.
Sure.
for the
I
team
guess-
effort.
Do you want to do both, or do you want to do one?
Let's see. Just trying to think. I'll just do one. You go for it. You go for it.
So let's do some
Yeah.
investigating.
Okay, so you know a lot
Holy
about this team.
Christ. I
Was that
rolled
good or bad?
12.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
Okay, so you get 2 clues. What is their ace in the
That's-
hole? What are they weakest at? What do they know about
Mhm.
you? What are
Can
they
ask
keeping
these
from
at
you?
any time.
That's
I feel like
pretty
let's ask one of them, and then maybe we'll use one as a flashback later if we need like a piece of
Mhm.
information. But what are they
Fan-
keeping from us? What is the secret of this team? We're gonna find a
Oh.
scandal.
Okay, so how does this work? Do you just like crawl in through the window?
I feel like yeah, we legitimately break into a hotel and go like scour through their notes and stuff while they're off doing whatever prep they're doing.
They're playing to the pool.
Like we
They're-
lift a window open, we climb in through the laundry room, we sneak past like a maid, we go do the whole Pink
Okay,
Panther
sounds
music
good.
playing thing.
All right, so you take photos of their playbook, and you can see that there are some brand new plays, some very powerful ones there that might be able to defeat you. And that's the point where you hear the sound of girls' voices kind of walking forward, like around the stairwell. We'll say it's a motel, so you can look down at the pool from here, but you
Mhm.
can hear the sound of people headed this direction. What do you do?
Oh shoot! Grab it! Run!
Take a picture and leg it.
Yeah.
Okay. You swing out into the hallway, and as you round a corner, are going to physically bump. Chloe, you're going to round the corner and are going to. Are you the one that's first, or is Maisie the one that's running fastest?
Maisie's
I
probably
think
running
Chloe.
faster, but Chloe probably got there first if Maisie was still taking photos. Chloe's just
Mhm.
booking it.
Okay, so you round a corner and slam directly into a tall, leggy individual dressed in a swimsuit carrying like a towel in her hand. The entire team behind you will recognize this individual as a former rival from, or former friend or rival from maybe volleyball camp. Because you know Chloe went to volleyball camp. Chloe, who is this person? And Maisie, you'll know this person as well.
This is Jessica.
Yeah, of course.
Because we didn't use it yet. Briggs. I'm not sure.
Jessica Riggs?
Briggs. Well,
Briggs.
Briggs works too. I don't know.
Jessica Briggs.
All good.
Jessica Briggs and her associates, Bella, and Liv. Because that's the generation we're in.
Perfect.
Bella, and Eduarda.
Oh my gosh.
And Khaleesi, because I think we're in
Of
that
course.
generation too now.
I think actually, yeah. Like I think that's happened.
It has.
Yeah.
So you round the corner and bump into them. Maisie, you used to be a part of this girl squad as well. And as you bounce to the corner, she looks at you and they should really hire a maid service to clean the halls here. There's trash everywhere.
I know, we just tripped
one.
on some.
Who let the vermin in? And she'll take a step forward and she'll do that anime thing where she kind of pushes you back with her boobs.
Hey, just because you're taller than me. And she's gonna, like, try to do it back.
It's time for a face-off!
Oh, God.
All right, so I need you to roll plus power. If you're facing off
Alright.
against an NVC, I will choose if you fail.
Okay.
I will choose the things if you fail.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna use my +1 forward. That was.
You
given to me
always
by-
are going to use that until I tell you
Oh,
otherwise.
perfect. That's right. Fantastic.
Move off!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. in
Chloe's
advance
a
for
little
the move off.
lacking, but. All right. Come on. Gotta move the character sheet. It's important stuff. All right. Ta-da! Oh, I got a 9.
You got a 9.
I got a
Okay,
9.
so they're so close. So that means
I
you're going to
know.
choose 1, and they're going to choose 2.
Oh, okay.
So do you tear them down and
Oh.
embarrass them, get the last word, gain a clue from them, or lash out physically? So they pick 2, you pick 1.
Yeah. I think I would like to. Yeah, I see it here. Sorry. Probably get a clue. I
get a
don't know. I was
clue?
like, I don't know.
So
I need to get a clue.
how do you think you do this as per the what do you learn about her? You know
Do you
what?
bump her and she winces?
Some weakness. Yeah, exactly.
So, you know what? We're going to say that. So, is it an injury? Did she get a tattoo? Like, what is it? Because she's in a bikini right now. So, you're going to see a lot more of her body than you will on the volleyball court. Because we're going to say that in Canadian high school, girls aren't required to wear the outfits they do in the Olympics. So, we'll say that it's like
And in
muscle
high
tanks.
school volleyball in the States, it's like that too.
It's generally
Really?
like little
That's so
t-shirts, tank tops, and booty short type athletic shorts.
So, we'll say that, like, something on her is exposed that you can see. What kind of injury is it? Is it like...
Yeah. No, I think she did get a fresh tattoo.
Okay, so like a rib tattoo? Something that's going to,
Yeah.
like, hinder her serve?
Absolutely.
So you see that she's
Especially
got,
if
like...
it's targeted.
Yeah, so you'll bump her and you'll see that, like, she's got, like, the trash bag, like, taped to her skin right there.
Yeah.
Or she doesn't have that and she went swimming with it and that's why it's
Oh,
going to get
God.
infected. Like an idiot.
I mean, she's pretty young.
Fair. She's pretty young. She's young enough to get an illegal tattoo.
Woohoo.
Or maybe her parents took her to do it. I don't know. Okay, so that's going to be that. So I get to pick 2. You're going to slam into her, kind of like buffeting her back a bit. She's going to wince and is going to glare at you and is going to reveal an embarrassing secret about you from volleyball camp last year. What is this embarrassing secret? Does it have to do with your volleyball game? Does it have to do with your home life? Does it have to do with your love life?
Maybe her lack of love life, but she has a secret shrine to the person that she's crushing on.
Ow. Well, you know what they say. Freaks hit hard. This one's got a love shrine set up to their little love toy. What's his name again? Luca?
Jess! I can't believe you'd say that. That's totally not true.
I'm trying to think of a crushing last word to hit with.
Oh.
Well, what's definitely... What, do you have one?
No.
Well, what's definitely true is we're going to crush you tomorrow. So much so that Luca is never going to look at you twice again. Except maybe to bring flowers to your grave.
He's never gonna look at you.
Oh wow, good
Oh,
good
God.
one. Okay, that was actually kind of good. I could do that one.
Well, you don't... Gah!
Come on, let's go before some of their loser rubs off on us.
Give
Was
you
that
a
dumb enough?
better
Was that high-
tattoo.
It's too bad it's already all over you. And let's go, Maisie. For their stupid rubs off on us. Oh, sorry.
Keep going, traitor.
Blah blah blah. Tell it to the court.
I will after they finish with making your dad pay child support.
Don't listen to them, Maisie.
Yeah, now she's mad.
She's going back in.
No, but she might
You-
punch this one tomorrow.
Do you want to do a face-off?
Yes.
Do you want to go back and face off?
I feel we
Or do
just
you
did
wanna-
one. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay,
I think
okay.
We should
All right.
progress more, but she'll have this little kernel of anger next to the
All
other
right.
kernel of anger, and the kernel of anger next to that.
Popcorn, kernel.
Exactly. I was gonna say she'll have some popcorn come game day.
Ready to pop. Be careful. Once you pop, you can't stop.
They say.
But you can, but it's a little bit corny.
It's a little bit corny.
Oh.
And all right, so folks, we're going into our last hour of this game. I wanted to say, does anybody need to take a quick bathroom break?
I could totally use a real quick break.
Yeah.
All right, so folks, we're gonna take a quick bathroom break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Boop. Thank you for the subscription, Paradox Talks. I feel like you were already subscribed. What even happened? Oh, that's not. Just subscribe. Taco Wiener Salad just subscribed. Thank you, Taco Wiener Salad. Hello, everybody. This is the part of the program where we talk at you for a minute. So, quick reminder that Extra Life is a charity. It is a donation-driven charity that helps us, help sick kids. If you're in North America, for sure, I can't guarantee anywhere else on the planet, but in North America, if you donate money right now through extralife.org, this is a tax-deductible donation where you can get some of your tax money back at the end of the year while helping sick kids. I think it's a pretty important thing to do, and for some reason I can't turn anything down. What is going on? My OBS is having issues. So, yeah, we'll find out if I can turn us back to game. Wow, there's a lot of stuff up. It might just be because it's lagging. Interesting. Boop, 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 boop. Neru the shark is now falling. I love it. All right, so hey, folks, we're going to go pee. There was a boob off. You missed the boob off. It was good. It was pretty good. Why, OBS? Why? Are you working now? What's going on? At least you can listen. Oop. I hit a button and then things started going screwy. What is going on here? Anyway, so I hope you're all doing well, folks. I am doing well. We're all doing well. My computer is very hot and is really, really frustrated with its day, I think. Oh yeah, my computer's freaking out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. How are you? I'm just vamping. Okay, so what else can I say to y'all? I love you very much, and we're raising money for sick kids, and yeah, that's. Wow, is everything? Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, everything's working again. Is everything working again? Hey, I just had to do force quit. All right, cool. Oh, weird. It disconnected my mic for a sec. Anyway. No, it just disconnected my mic for a sec. Weird. I'm gonna go swap the plugs for that real quick, and but you guys vamp for a minute. Bam! Ooh.
That's the best one.
Blah.
It's very fun.
Ah, blah, you say. Petit blah blah. Oh, wait.
A very Romanian blah.
Ah, of course. Oh, I should probably check out my glasses. Now I miss seeing things.
Oh man, I know. I have mine on right now. I was like, I'm not.
Mine are just so
contacting,
reflective.
but-
I have a coating on them for migraines. And that's great, except that it's really, really reflective in the camera. So
Gotcha.
Fair. I'm just
we're
enjoying.
angling them down.
I get to show off my really purple hair.
Chili, no.
See,
So
I
a
wish.
little-
Oh, are we?
I could.
We are audible.
Yes,
We are audible.
Like we are indeed
Oh,
audible. That is
yes.
right.
I don't think they can hear you at the moment. One sec. Okay, so that should fix the mic problems. Boop. There we go. I think one of my... Alright, talk, guys. I can't hear you, and neither can my system. What's going on? Oh, Zoom changed everything, didn't it? Yep. And... Boop.
Don't
ever
ever
tell
tell
them.
them they're audible. Oh,
David
no.
Paul
Oh.
always tell us.
I did. I said
So
vamp
we're
for a
just like,
minute. If I'm asking you to vamp
Please
for the
always
audience, that
tell
means
us.
that they can hear you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
the,
but
the
the-
three of us knew, and then people came back, and then they didn't know.
And we
because
were
didn't
trying
tell
to.
them.
We're
And
there,
you said we
at least
weren't
we're
Wait, I
audible.
didn't hear the.
We were
Alright.
pretty.
Dog.
Yeah, okay, great.
Oh,
Brilliant.
perfect.
Voices are back. Fantastic.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
All right, so everything's back. I unplugged one of my externals and swapped stuff in there, so that should be good. So hey, it's time for Audible. Thank you. God, it is really warm. Is everybody else really warm?
I'm pretty warm.
I
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna swap
actually.
us.
Yep. I have a fan directly at me, pointing at me.
Mhm.
I walked
Yeah,
the dog
same
this
here.
morning, and it was so muggy that within like about 10 minutes of a very gentle walk, I was dripping.
Gross. Thanks.
Yeah, it was. I was like, ew.
That was me yesterday getting costumes together and
Well, I think it wasn't even supposed to be that hot today.
Oh.
Oh, thanks,
I
Paul
don't
Chino.
think it was supposed to, but it sure as heck is.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna swap us back
supposed to be
visually
cool
again.
all
Ready?
weekend.
I know. I know.
We're visual.
Oh.
We're visual. Hey, folks.
You're
Welcome.
visual on the target.
Visual. We have visual on
Audio
the
and
donors.
visual. Oof.
Audio and visual. Yeah, at the same time, no less.
Oh God.
Um,
Wow.
God, it is
so swanky.
really- it is so. I'm so glad that I'm not wearing. Wow, it looks pretty nice.
Oh,
Fine
I
for
didn't realize
temperature?
your channel was going in that kind of direction.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah,
didn't know it
it's
was
a
that
lot.
kind of
Interesting.
this kind of game, but
This is
Well, you
fine.
know what time it is? It's
Yeah.
time to duel.
Yes.
All right, so folks, quick reminder that welcome. This is Extra Life. If you are have not donated anything, just a quick reminder that over this weekend we are raising money for the Children's Miracle Network. Most of us are raising it for the BC Children's Hospital, but it is raising money for kids all over North America. Your donations are tax deductible, and you get to affect the game. Already, an NPC has been taken out due to a shellfish allergy. Krista has more rerolls than anyone else in the history of the world, and
more rerolls than God.
more rerolls than God.
Also, we didn't swap orders or anything, did we? There was a switch
Nope.
around
I
for
don't
me.
think so.
Zoom swapped for
I-
me.
No, we're good in
not for me.
screen.
I have
Brilliant.
revised this so that everybody is numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 according to the windows. I was actually clever.
Beautiful.
Ah,
It's gonna be good.
Fancy pantsy.
All right, so we're gonna hop back into game. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna wrap up a little like around 3, and then get ready because Millie is running Mouse Guard at 3:30.
It's gonna
And
be
I have
some
to go.
squeaky clean fun. It's gonna be a disaster. I'm really
It-
excited
yes.
for it. Yes.
Good. The only one quick thing, Mills. Please don't let it run past time because I forgot that I only have 30 minutes to be green between games.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Like I have to do full green paint
Well,
between.
I mean, worst case, we can always just kill you.
oh,
There
that
you
sounds
go.
great.
Just kill you off.
Actually,
halfway
it's really
through.
difficult to do in Mouse Guard. But we'll
Trevor
get
can
through it
survive at the
in
end and
an
just show
hour.
up on a stag beetle, being like, "Howdy, y'all! I'm
Oh,
back."
Danny, I'm on a beetle.
All right,
I wish
so
just,
folks, here we go. The commercials end. Grand sponsor de okuchimasu. Sapporo. It's a noodle. I'm trying to remember the Japanese commercials when I lived in Japan. I didn't watch much TV.
Long man.
Long man.
Long man.
Oh my god, I know.
Oh!
You know-
What?
Okay, good.
Oh,
Long man.
It's a
Yeah.
gum commercial or something, isn't it? I don't know. Nick showed it
It's
to me.
amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that
Oh my
commercial
God.
plays sort of behind my eyelids every time I close my eyes.
Yeah, that lives rent.
This
That lives rent,
commercial
It does for me
perfection.
now.
so strange.
rent free in your brain.
Oh my
Oh, the
God.
cats that work at Pizza Hut also.
What's that?
The cats that work at Pizza Hut, also Japanese
Mhm.
commercials. Just a series of pizza cat, like not Pizza Cats, also a good show, but just a series of Pizza
Samurai
Hut
Pizza
commercials
Cats?
where there's just actual cats in little Pizza Hut uniforms doing dumb
Oh.
cat things in a Pizza Hut. That's
I
the
love
commercial.
this. It's been way too long since I've actually seen Japanese commercials.
Mhm.
Well, we're
Anyway.
gonna get
Yeah.
into we're gonna get
Commercial
into the
break.
game and we're gonna find out if there are
Perfect.
any Japanese commercials. All right, so the day of the match is here. You all go to school, and Coach drives you over to the arena, which is in the giant intercity volleyball stadium. Because this is now a regional match. This is like a bad dream, isn't it?
It really
Yeah,
is.
and then I was outside, and then someone had a shellfish allergy, and then we.
And then I was in a regional
I didn't
tournament.
know all of a sudden.
But I couldn't. I didn't remember my pants.
Oh shoot!
I
But I have my shorts.
But I had my shorts.
Mm.
All right, I can close so many songs that we're never gonna get to, like the shopping mall, the Crystal Singing Bowl. I can close that too. All right, cool.
Oh, also, I totally cannot hear music on the Extra Life.
Neither
music.
can I.
Oh, hold on.
yes, I
It's just
forgot.
not just me.
At all?
Nope.
There we
No,
go.
I can hear music.
I
It's very
can. It's just
but I can
quiet.
hear it. Yeah.
I
already have my
can fix
music turned
that.
down.
Hold on. My music powers will grow.
I just wish to bop and possibly jive.
I don't, but I think it's just my audio is buggered.
Hold on.
Traz is saying that stream has no music.
Yeah, it's true. You don't. It's doing that thing again, isn't it? One sec. I can fix it.
Oh, my connection's been
I-
interrupted.
Hold
That's
on.
what it says.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Give me one sec, folks. Oh. Aha. Got it. That should work. Perfect. I'm using so what some of you don't know is that I recently bought a new TV/monitor, so everything is it's very smart, but it's smarter than my old setup is.
Oh.
So it does occasionally decides that things should actually be on different layouts. Which is why episode 1 of Strixhaven didn't have any sound effects. And I have to put
Oh,
them in
I had to
post.
join as a player.
Oh,
Sure why.
Yeah, I did too. Maybe we
Did
were
you?
all
Okay.
secretly GMs for a little bit there.
Secretly.
Yeah,
that
it's a
must be
mystery.
we
why.
are
Yeah.
GMs for Extra Life, so if you haven't rejoined,
it's true,
you probably
it's true.
refresh the page.
Yeah.
There we go. Fixed.
All right,
Cool.
good.
Yes.
All right. The day of the match is finally at hand. You all are driven out to the intercity stadium where you will confront your greatest foes. The crowd is surprisingly quite energetic. I'm going to start you guys off. This is going to be a high pressure game, meaning that we are going to start off at is it 3 points of pressure or 4 points of pressure? It's not quite crushing pressure.
Crushing is 5.
So I believe, I'm just checking the team power right now. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Those are the penalties. Next time I ever run Powered by the Apocalypse, I'm printing stuff off. It is going to be a season game, so it's on the verge of climactic. I'm going to say that everyone is starting at tense.
The first out of tense?
Pardon me, tense 4.
Ooh, that's pretty
So
tense.
Okay, so we only get one more and it hits crushing?
Unless you already have a point of pressure, then it's
Which
crushing pressure.
Allison does.
Oh god,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
I do, but I have a devoted fan base, so I start each game with one less pressure.
One of them is Luca.
Oh no.
He showed up. You can do it. Okay, so once you hit crushing pressure, if you roll lower than 6, well, 6 minus, does that include 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
So that
Super
then you get an
tense,
extra
AP.
penalty.
Oh, that sucks.
But
Also,
you
6
have
minus
plus-
ones give you 2 already.
Yep.
But you have 2 forward on all power.
Yeah.
Do I?
With crushing,
Yeah.
you do, yeah.
Yeah, well, you do because of your training. You did that break move.
Oh yeah.
That's the trade-off. You got that extra point of pressure, but you were running your sets. You get a +2
Forward.
+2 on power.
Is it on power? Because it just says forward.
Yeah, plus
Oh,
1
yeah.
forward, just on everything.
Sorry, +2 forward on everything.
Okay, so it's +2 to every roll then?
Yeah.
In game.
Sweet,
Yeah.
okay.
Is it?
That's cool.
Wait, is it +2 ongoing or just +2?
It says
It's
hold
+2.
+1. You're talking about run sets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hold plus 1 forward.
Right.
Yeah,
and
but-
so the hold means that you can spend it on something, not that it's there for everything.
Oh, it's not there for everything? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that would be
means-
ongoing.
But
Oh,
we
fair,
gave
fair,
me
fair.
2 because I can't mark
Yeah.
XP.
Right.
I risked
Yes.
stuff
Yes,
So you have +2
totally
forward.
fair.
You can use them on one roll, or you can use them twice.
throughout. Okay.
So, folks, if you
So I
want them
thought
to win this
just changed.
championship, you should probably start donating.
Can I get some rerolls, please?
Yeah. $5
Yeah, I don't
a
need
reroll, you
any.
do it.
Don't give any to me. I
With
got
that, you
lots.
enter the arena and see the other team. Enter. The crowd goes quiet as the other team, the Cobras, take the field. Take the court. Yes. The referee comes out, a small Italian man. Okay, I want to clean the fight, he says. Sorry, I had something in my throat. I want a clean fight, clean game. No fighting, and may the best team win. Yeah. And with that, the
we
whistle
do
is
like
blown.
the hands in. Little
Yep,
cheer.
You guys get
The
to
huddle.
do that.
Before
All right.
we go into this game, may I
Okay.
do a break move before we start?
Sure.
Okay, I would like to go to Maisie and just kind of like pull her aside for a sec. Be like, hey, Maisie, I know I've been a bit of a screw up the last few practices. And I know that you don't seem to like me very much. But,
It's because of the screw up
well,
and the
fair.
other screw up and the one before that. Because your hair's
Yeah.
weird
Oh,
and you're really good at this stuff, and that's stupid.
I don't know if I'm supposed to. My point is that I saw you play in a game with the Cobras in your freshman year, and you were incredible. And you are an amazing volleyball player, and I've always looked up to you. And I know we may not get along great, but I just want you to know that I believe in you, and I know you're
Thank
going to
you,
help us
Alicia.
win this game.
No,
I'm going to roll reach out.
Do it.
Oh,
Do a reach
That's a plus heart, so that's a 10 from me.
So what does that give you?
So I'm going to decrease the pressure by 1 in our next game. I
Okay.
assume that's for everybody. I don't know. It just says decrease the pressure by 1 next time you enter a game. So is it just for me, maybe?
I feel like it's just for you.
And let's increase our relationship. It's not statistically advantageous, but let's do it anyway.
Aw. Yeah, that sounds good. You're all right, Heather. You're all right. But it makes us worse at volleyball now.
It really does.
As much.
All right.
All the better.
All right, so Caitlan, you have a reroll. Thank you very much, Crimson Arc. And then someone donated $25.
It sounds like it may have been a
believe-
nefarious red bunny.
So what do you want? Do you want just everybody to have a reroll? Do you want me just to make life awful for them? What do you want? Let me know. Because I don't see a comment on the donation, so let me know in the chat.
Yeah, it sounds
right.
like they may still be deciding.
Okay. Yeah, you can take your time. Anytime before the end of the game. Do it. All right, and with that, the whistle is blown, or however a whistle sounds, and it's time to stand and fight. No, not this one. Hold on. It's time to... No. It's time to... No. Here we go. Yeah. So as you approach, the whistle is blown, and let's do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fighting the boss. All right, so let's look at see how these game mechanics work. Let's see how this is going. Go Faraday. Your ferret comes out, dances a bit. Does the fairy ferret?
Our fairy ferret. Little fairy wings.
So
cute.
game moves. Okay, so there's no initiative system in this in terms of how this goes. So points get bandied back and forth for a while. People make their points. People succeed. They fail. Things are very exciting. Let's find out how to do this. So game moves. Okay, would someone like to make a game move?
Can I hype up to give the team a pep talk?
All right, so we are now in game. We're at a key moment, so we're at the beginning of the first half.
Okay.
So, hype them up. What do you do?
All right, so I know this
thanks
is
for the
really,
vision.
really,
Christine, you have a reroll.
this looked really bad. I know these are the champions, but we can do this. We've got this. We've got the heart of the... I don't know, something about the heart of the ball. Yeah, okay.
The heart of
okay.
the ball is within each of us.
Yes, there we go.
Pumping blood as it pumps against the floor of the court.
Okay.
Believe in you, believes in you.
Yes, exactly. Okay, I'm rolling plus heart. Now, that is gonna be a 11? That's an 11. Okay, on a 10 plus, each ace you were motivating gets +1 forward.
Yes.
Nice.
Sweet.
We all
So
get
that means
+1.
we have a +1 on a future roll of our choice.
Yeah, so I don't think it applies to me, it's to everyone I was motivating, which was 2.
Oh,
I think.
Awesome.
Unless I was motivating myself. Is that...
I think it's everybody else.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, so that sounds fantastic. So at this key moment, the ball is so that is right after. I'm going to say that they score a point on you, and Molly gives that speech. Now, as per the rules of volleyball that I learned 2 hours ago, the ball is going to revert to your team. Who is serving? Who wants to take a game move?
I do. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a precision shot. The plan is to do a
Okay.
back and a forth. Maybe Heather bumps it off to me, and then we do a spike.
I would like
Make
to
it
assist.
right between them,
Okay.
so they can't stop it in time. Are you doing an assist first?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
let's do the
yeah, I'll
assist.
do the assist for your precision play.
So do the assist first.
sounds good.
Go.
That is a 9. Oh, sorry. Whenever I assist, I treat it as a 10, and we have a relationship of 0, so it's a 10. So my
Sweet.
help is flawless. You get +1 on your next roll.
All right,
Brilliant.
sounds great. So
I'm
go
gonna
ahead, take
the
that +1.
forward as well, as I have a +2 on this.
Oh yeah.
And I needed it because I rolled. Oh no, that's an 8 now. Okay, yeah, no, I rolled an 8. So, oof.
So an 8
So
total?
it sounds like on this one, yeah. So the
On
way
a
the
7 to 9, you
precision
make a
shot works is on a 10 plus, we win the key moment, but on a 7 to 9, I make a serious but recoverable mistake and we take a penalty. So
Ooh.
maybe I hit
And
it just out of the line.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say? You are going to your mom is watching. She showed up, and your family is watching, and your former love interest is watching. Whether or not they're on the other team or they're watching from the stands, watches. You are going to look at them. You are going to mess up your shot. You're basically going to bank it off your palm, and it's going to go out of bounds. Swapping sides. I am going to give you either hopeless. You pick hopeless or tunnel vision condition.
Tunnel vision.
All right. So you're at a -2 to all eye rolls for the remainder of until halftime.
Sounds good.
All right. So play reverts to the other side. They serve up. This is still a key moment. Who does something?
I would like to curveball.
Curveball. Give it to me.
Nice.
All right, so as a trickster, also, if I succeed with this, I get something from the face-off list.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm using my reroll.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So that is.
Try to fool us or playing.
I'm gonna use also a forward. No, actually, I don't need to because it's I. So that makes it 10 exactly.
Oh, thanks,
So
AJ.
everyone
and,
falls for it and is left wide open for our return shot.
Oh, that's beautiful.
In
And-
addition, as trickster, when you curveball, you can hold one from the face-off list.
okay,
So I think
go
I get
ahead.
to grab one and use it later, or could I just
You
use
can.
it now?
You can use it now if you want to.
I would like to. I think.
Can I?
faint with
Can I?
this an embarrassment?
So if you want to inflict a physical injury, you could do that as well. You could
Sure.
spike it into someone's face and break their nose.
Oh, can I look like
Take
it going
it into
towards
the-
somebody so they duck? It hits the ground and hits them in the face.
Yes.
Yeah,
Knocking
absolutely.
like them back.
That
That's
and
how I
because you
fainted.
got. Yeah, and because you got a 10 plus, not even the ref sees it. So
Well,
Is
it's not
that
my
even-
fault.
it's
They
true,
ducked
it's not
into
your
it.
fault. So that's
hit the
going to be a
ground.
point, which means that they are open. So you get the point from that. It's going to swap over. They're going to serve it again, but so who is going to try to take them down on the return?
I
Is
want
that
to use.
Sure. Go
Oh.
ahead.
I was gonna say I wanted to use. I expected this.
Okay.
It's all going
You
according to
expect-
plan.
All right. You
Um,
expected Allison to break someone's face. Good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
that's
is
not a
this,
fair
or is this
expectation.
if something bad? I think that's actually if something bad happens, then I expected it, and then I get to wreck on it. So maybe, hold on.
Do it.
But there was one that I was gonna do instead, which was
And while you're looking that
Goalkeep.
up real quick, what is it?
goal keep. When you use your experience and quick reaction time to resist or counter a threat.
Ooh, sounds fantastic. So go ahead and give me that.
All right. I'm gonna use my +1. Let's go.
So with that, that means that their
Plus my
players
skill?
are
Okay, perfect.
very hurt. False part left wide
Gotcha.
open. So that's
Oh,
going to give them
nice!
the
I
point.
got I
Yeah.
rolled a 10, and then I get a +3, so that's a 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So 13 means that you get 3 hold,
Woo.
which you may spend 1 for 1 to stop the threat completely for 2, weaken the threat, giving allies +1 forward to deal with it, create a threat of similar size for the other team, or don't leave the opportunity for another problem to replace the threat. So what do you think the threat is? What do you see? We're gonna say that smash occurred to Jessica Briggs. Or not to Jessica Briggs. This will occur to Bella 1. So Bella 1 has a broken nose. She was their power forward, and she probably has tunnel vision right now, and is looking to try to hurt you guys in return. What
Looks like I
how
got
would you
another
counter?
reroll. Just
Nice.
Nice.
FYI.
And someone donated $25. I'm not sure for what though, so let me know.
Nice. Fair enough. All right. So if they're tunnel vision trying to hurt someone, I'm going to just kind of smack it back. Maybe I will use that clue that I got before.
Ooh.
And am I able to use it to create a similar size threat? A threat of a similar size for the other team, to kind of aim towards Jessica's ribs.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then, which weakens the threat, giving allies +1 forward to deal with it.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
Mhm.
So that
And
means
then-
that it's going to go to Molly. Molly, you have not made a roll. How many clues are you putting forward to Molly?
I think
Just
I have
one?
one left. Yeah.
Okay. So that is a total of 1 spent or a total of 2 spent?
That'll be a total of 2 spent.
So Molly, you have 2 forward.
But, yeah, exactly, because weaken the threat gives allies +1 forward to deal with it. So 2
Yeah.
spent, but +1 forward. It just basically
right.
is just 1 spent.
So
I
you're
guess.
going to goal keep and basically just like
Yeah.
completely prevent the ground from getting covered, kind of standing in the way in case she, like this psychotic Bella decides to rush the net.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, you'll be able to see it. So they're bouncing back and forth. One of the other players jumps up to return a volley that's coming across, and you can see that as this is happening, red-faced Bella tries to smash the net with intention of jamming or breaking one of your friend's fingers through the net. And
No,
you're
you
gonna be
don't!
which sets up Molly for the perfect opportunity.
Molly,
what
get
do you
him!
do?
Oh no. Molly's gonna panic. But is actually gonna look at oh.
Think back on your training, Molly.
Yeah,
Okay.
flashback.
Think
Take a
inside yourself.
flashback.
Do you want to do a flashback?
I could do a flashback.
No, that doesn't help.
No,
you
not
for-
really.
Well, I'm just looking at my. Okay, so I have one of my moves is the power of will. I can overpower with plus heart in addition to plus power. So I mean, it kind of.
Oh wow.
Whatever.
Heart.
Hit or miss, I take a penalty after rolling. But if I do overpower, now and then in this together, increase my heart by +1. So I think I was actually wrong about what my actual heart is. I think it's just +3, isn't it?
So
Damn.
Tom C-chan had, for their $25 donation earlier in the stream, wants to give each of us a reroll.
All right, everybody take a reroll.
Thank you.
Ooh,
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
I probably need it.
It's very,
Um,
very sweet of you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do an overpower. And how much forward do I have on this again?
2.
2. Okay, and then
Just don't roll snake eyes. So
Okay,
what are
yeah.
you doing? You're doing overpower?
I'm doing an overpower. So that would be normally I would roll power, but I can do power plus heart.
Yeah. plus
but
2.
I am +2. Yes. So that ends up being.
Oh, so hold on one sec. There we go. Sorry, stream was getting a little. Oh,
But
we're
you
back.
may need
We're
to
back.
change your.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're back. A dinosaur story.
I love that.
All right, so obviously that was Twitch's fault, not our fault.
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't my
Yeah.
fault for a change. Sorry,
Yay!
Twitch updated a server or something, and it
Yay,
shut us off.
something.
So that climactic break was a commercial break, guys.
Yes.
So-
Of course,
Yeah.
it just
Molly
like,
was going
flash
up.
side screen like
And gave me the time to do my quick my math because I'm not that good with the mental
Okay,
math.
so Molly, I'm gonna say that you're the one that she tries to break the finger of.
Okay.
And so the other player sweeps down trying to break your finger. Chloe's going to go in. Oh no, you don't, and is going to like block you out of the way. But is going to say to you like in the ribs or something like that, or her right side's weak, and you're gonna get that little like flash of inspiration in your eye. We're gonna do a close up, and as broken nose Bella swipes the net down, it pulls the net down a full foot, giving you the perfect like way to overpower it directly into their center's line.
Yes.
And you can see that she is favoring her left side.
Okay.
What did you get on your roll?
So that was a total of 13.
Holy shit.
Yes, with my mathing that. So hit or miss, I take a penalty after rolling because that's my power of will.
Okay.
And then on a 10 or plus, I choose
still some choppies.
1.
Okay.
I'm showing that we're streaming pretty good.
Okay. Awesome.
We're streaming at like 2600. right now, 26, 27. So,
Okay.
passable.
Oh,
and Paul and Chino just did it. Volleyball, more like mollyball.
Volleyball.
Perfect.
I love it. I love
What
it.
Okay.
does overpowered do?
You
So-
break through their defenses using might alone, so it's not like strategic or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like just punch it. So I go too far, I can mark a second penalty, I think.
Okay, I am going to give
Give me 2
you
penalties.
exhausted.
Okay.
Archie, you know what? You
I
know
get
what?
2.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. You are going to spike. You're gonna slam it in, getting the point and winning you the first key moment of the game.
Woo!
And I'm going to give you an injury.
No.
You want to take it? You want to take it in the arm or the ankle?
Just do it in the ankle.
All right. So you do a jump slam and come down on your ankle bad.
Yeah. What's my other one? Do I
Oh, you get
increase my
2 of
pressure?
them.
Yeah, because I automatically mark a penalty because of my special move, and then the move itself, I pick 1 from the list, and I took a penalty.
I'm gonna increase your
Unless-
pressure.
Okay, so now I am at crushing.
Okay.
Ooh.
So there is a whistle blow, and the ref is going to come out and check. Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
Heather will run over and try to like help her off the court.
All right, you are helped off the court. This is the all is lost moment. You know what? I'm going to change the rules a bit because I don't think that the key moment system, as long as this took for 1 key moment,
Yeah.
feels like
Yeah.
it's a bit much. So we're
I
gonna.
think just change it to narrative. Just
It's-
where you
it's-
think it works best.
I think so. So you are pulled to the side of the field. There is a brief timeout called. You are pulled to the side of the arena. Your ankle is checked. It's a sprain. It's not a break. Do you think? How bad is it? How bad is it, medic? It's not good, the medic says. She probably shouldn't play on it.
No, I
Molly.
can still play. Just if we can just like give me a sec, I can ice it, I'll and wrap it, and I'll be good to go.
If you'd push too far, there could be permanent damage. Are you sure you want to do this?
We have to win. It's all or nothing.
Are we on a timeout?
You're not in a technically timeout because you didn't lose.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you won that key moment. So, you know what? We'll say you're at halftime. We'll say
Okay,
that's at
sure.
halftime. So at halftime you can do something. What can you do at
Okay.
halftime? Before halftime ends, you must make at least 1 break move.
1 break. Okay.
So everybody must make a break.
Yeah, I know that Molly's gonna do another find or center to wrap up and try and deal with the injury.
All right, do it.
Oh, I really well. Okay, that's a 12.
Does that just heal your
Nice.
injury?
On a 10 plus, you can remove 1 more penalty. Oh, I can take off both penalties, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll rally back and be like, "I can do it." Do you sit there for a moment with yourself going,
Yeah, basically. So,
and just heat touch it like Mr. Frickin' Miyagi?
ankles, like, yes! Got it. Yeah. So I'm back to tense and not crushing again, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Situation
nice,
is tense.
nice.
All right. What is everybody else doing in the break?
Can I do burn chalk?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How do you do that? Do you just start like doing like squats and push-ups, burpees?
Well, no,
Oh,
it's-
that's the
Take
the
command,
scheming
draw
one.
plan.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So
It's,
yeah, burn chalk.
Looking out a plan of like, okay, they've been doing all this. I think we need to do blah and blah and blah, and that's how we're gonna do it.
Question:
How many-
Can I donate my clues from Gather Intel to this?
You
it
do
can
not
use
have to
clues.
donate them. According to this move, if you have any clues left, you
About the
get a plus
enemy
1
team.
for each clue that you have.
Okay.
So they're not even spent.
Oh.
Okay.
So how many clues do we have? 2?
Just 1.
Oh, sorry, 2.
Two?
Yeah,
Okay, so
let's
it's
do
two from
that.
I was
that.
like, are you
It's
doing the
I
European
from
two,
that
or are you
one.
doing the American one?
I count this way.
Okay.
I'm broken.
So
forever.
you can add +2 to this roll, Christine.
Okay, and then plus my I is plus
Yep.
3, and I'm going to use a forward, so plus 4.
Okay. Sounds
I want to
good.
for sure win this because I want to give you guys all forward. Well, I rolled double 6s, so
Yay!
Oh,
we're
damn,
Gordon.
son.
We're golden.
Okay, so what's the plan?
I think I'm going to think that Chloe needs to set up like the spike, go for the middle, and Heather distract them by like you're gonna go up and get it, but Maisie's actually gonna be the one to get it. So not gonna expect you to switch out partway through. Or something like that.
Mm.
I don't know. I
This
don't
is
know.
a genius.
Yeah.
This is a genius plan in terms of volleyball. Okay, so
Exactly.
like if you don't think it's a genius plan, you just don't know volleyball as well as Allison actually does.
Obviously.
Okay.
Clearly,
Like
of course,
we have to
course.
cover for Molly a little bit to make sure that she doesn't like roll that ankle further.
Mm-hmm.
So hold on one sec. So secret attack.
So plus 1
name.
ongoing anytime you act on the plan.
Okay, so as you're doing this, you'll all have a moment of recognition as you remember that this move is called. Wow. The obeying volley of the spiteful elephant, or the smashing assault of the wolf.
Whoa.
Smashing wolf assault.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Mhm.
I've
Because
even
your
kind
coach
of
names
got like
things
the
weird.
shaggy haircut this time, so
There's another one on this generator called nimble hair crawling trash.
What? It's like they just take words and stick them together.
And they create the best things on earth. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So with that is fantastic. So that's the move that you're going to do. So smashing wolf assault, which I need to get on a t-shirt now.
Mhm. I was gonna
We'll put
say
that
that's the name of our
a
upcoming
werewolf.
Dork Tales band, right? All werewolf bands.
Yeah.
Exactly. Are we? We're still in break move. Does anyone else have a break move to do?
Everybody
I
has to do
should
break
probably
moves. So.
Yeah.
run my sets.
All right. What
I
do you
think
do to run your
This is
sets?
probably the worst decision to do during a break in the middle of a game, but I think Maisie is gonna go do some set running.
Sounds
So
good.
let's say do something riskier, more exhausting, like repeating an impossible shot. I think that she's gonna go redo that shot that she screwed up. That
Sounds good.
attempted perfect spike, basically for as much time as there is here. So I'm rolling
Sounds
plus
good.
power.
So
Okay,
do you
if
actually
you
want
get
to
a-
do like that level? Because that's the mark XP and hold plus 1 forward. Whereas if you just
I'll
do the
take
base one, you just
XP
hold
as an
plus 1
additional
forward.
plus 1 forward.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I will give you the XP as the
Get
additional
the
plus
2.
one.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh! I think I have it. I rolled a 10.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. So
Assuming I
you
still have
practice.
plus 1. So. I think so. I think we're good. Carry on. It's 10.
Caitlan, did you have one?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, so I was gonna, did you have one, or, because I was torn between two, so.
I was gonna do a face off.
Oh, okay.
What were you gonna do?
Oh, well, no, I wasn't gonna do a face off again. I was gonna reach out, actually. I thought you could do that.
Do it. Do it.
Okay. Reach out. What are you gonna do?
She's actually gonna run up to Luca. Be like, you being here
Oh.
just gives me. I can't run.
Oh, hey
off.
there. You did really good today.
Thank you so
I'm-
much. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't be anywhere else for the entire world.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
Luca's my neighbor.
This is for you.
Is this a love letter?
Yes.
What were you actually holding out? I don't know.
Nothing. She meant the whole game, but you know what? Let's go for it.
Oh, is it? Should we pan
Read it
down
later.
to like
Read it
a
after.
pink?
Yes.
Oh, what's it about?
Yeah, it's gonna be like pink, but it's gonna be like. Just read it after, okay? It's gonna be like really origamied into like a really intricate little like letter looking with like a little heart on it.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah. I don't know
Oh.
if that design actually exists, but something like that, yeah.
I love oregano. I mean origami.
Me too.
Sorry, I get nervous sometimes. Really tense match, eh?
Yeah. Okay.
Well-
I have to go
You have to go in.
back to the team.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Just bows for no reason.
Yeah. I will roll plus heart. Oh, I have
Sounds good.
not good heart. Perfect.
I think my favorite part of your Canadian accent is how much it sounds like Elvis.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
Yeah, I
does
know,
a little
sorry.
Elvis.
He is just Elvis, okay? It's fine.
I'm
Okay.
gonna re-roll that.
You spend your reroll, do it. Reach out.
And one re-roll.
Reach out and
Reach
touch
out.
base. Boom, boom.
Touch Luca.
Your own
Oh my
personal Luca.
gosh. That's better. I got an 8 this time.
Chloe
rolling
like
my
reach out gently to
-1.
brush his arm as she turns to go, just like casually, like as
Basically.
if wishing it was his abs or something. I don't know.
She-
Yes.
She does like the Steve Rogers in the first movie, The Touch House.
So,
Pretty
okay, so
much.
what are you picking? You're gonna clear
Yeah. Do
decrease-
we have a condition at the moment?
so
Like angry or hopeless? I
We
thought
have-
we
we
had
have-
a hopeless.
we have one on you know what? Do you wanna run this with me?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you should do.
Perfect.
You know that Maisie's inside of her own head and is in search and destroy mode,
yeah.
but
Yes,
you need to snap her out of it, and there's only one thing that will do that. Looking down at Luca, you see that he's very comfortable. Luca is known for his incredibly powerful thighs and is wearing tearaway basketball starters because he's a basketball player, as we determined at the beginning of the game.
Oh no, the power of embarrassment and boy.
You could
thighs.
embarrass him in a way he probably won't care about because he's wearing,
Okay.
basketball shorts under there.
Fair enough. Luca, do you trust me?
Oh, I don't think there's anybody I trust anymore in the entire world
Perfect.
than you, Chloe.
We need
Logan.
your help. Okay.
Yeah, anything you need. What's this about? Well, thigh's the limit, eh?
That's the limit.
All right, and you are going to see the reveal of the Quad God, which is going to just snap you out of it, Maisie, because it's such a ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. All right, you are snapped out of that. Oh, it's a bit breezy in here.
I owe you one. And then she'll run back.
Good. Well, she ran off with part of my pants. All
Yeah,
right,
he ain't getting those back.
now he's just
They're
got
adding
Add
to
to
chaps.
the shrine.
It's got vinyl chaps. That's the worst idea. I'm thigh high. All right, I like thighs the limit, but okay.
Yeah.
All right, and finally, Heather, what do you do?
Heather is gonna look at Maisie looking real distressed, look at Allison doing an incredible job of pulling a play, and she decides that she needs to be a little bit more like them. And she's gonna walk over to the other team, to Jessica, and she's gonna say, hey, how about you guys stop trying to play dirty and actually play a clean game to prove that you're actually better than us?
All right, go
Which you're
ahead and
not.
roll me comfort. Do it. Roll me plus
Okay.
power.
I have +1 forward, and then I'm gonna roll power, which I'm +1. I'm gonna use one of my re-rolls.
Nice.
Try that again. Whoa, geez, and throw my dice and have my headphones fall out of my head and catch them on a monitor, and everything's falling apart. There we go. That is a 9 + 1 forward, 11.
11. All right, so that means that you're going to choose 2 and they choose 1. What do you do?
I am going to tear them down. Or I want to get the last word and lash out physically and injure them.
Okay, how are you going to injure her?
She's gonna. I don't know. Does Jessica come back with anything?
So what do you say? Is it playing dirty?
Yeah. Why don't you stop playing dirty and actually try and prove you're better than us in real life?
I don't have to prove that I'm better than you hayseeds. All you know is dirt. I've seen your stupid town.
well, maybe you should see a little less of it. And she's going to punch her square in the nose.
Right in the nose?
Yeah, just make her eyes water.
Oh, that's great. The ref is gonna... It's a bench! It's a bench for you!
She's going to stand over and, like, throw up arms.
Jones, what are you doing?
Turn back, be like, and realize what she's done, and kind of look at Allison and look at Maisie, and then look back at Coach and be like, I'm sorry, Coach.
And as your back's turned, she's gonna pull your hair real bad, inflicting the angry condition on you.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. All right. That's it. You're on the bench now. And then you're going to see the other coach, who looks kind of like, basically is wearing the exact same outfit as this coach, Missy Coach, is going to be like, hey, do you see what your player just did to my player? Well, what are you doing? What are you doing? I want that girl out of here. She's going to be on the bench. She's going to live on the bench. She's not going to be allowed in this league again. I miss you. All right, so you are benched, which means that you are down to only 5 players, which means that you will forfeit unless... Wait, what's that? Hold on, I didn't have a song queued up for this. Hold on, I need... Nope, I need... Yes! What's that from the side? From the edge of the stadium, you are going to see Ricky stumble over, her face still a bit puffed up. I think I can play. I think I can play. Well, get in there and win us a game. And with that, we move into the final half. Let's do it. I need the right song. Here we go. All right, so what do you do?
Hype everyone up from the bench.
All right, do it.
Come on, guys. You can do it. I believe in all of you. Oh, I'm going to use another reroll. That was double ones.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Plus heart is going to be 10.
Okay, so what does that give everybody?
That gives everyone +1 on their next
Okay,
roll.
everybody,
Nice.
All right, everybody
So
has a
much
+1
take
going forward.
right now.
Oh, that should have been the tense standoff music. Here we go. There we go. That's the final one. Okay, so with that in mind, so everybody gets a +1 going forward. All right, the serve goes up. Psh, points are called on both sides. We have a montage of immaculate playing. And who is going to do something?
I would like to passion play because
The
it's
score-
all or nothing.
Do it. The score is almost tied.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and let my heart guide me.
Or as
And I have
close-
+1 on this, right? From forward?
Yep.
It's 24,
no, I'm
25,
gonna
and we need 2 to
reroll.
win.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reroll that I've got sitting for that.
Do it.
Oh, thank goodness, that's better. Next, 8, 9, that's a total of 12.
Total of 12. What does that give everybody? What happens?
So, so the options are, I'm gonna channel some beautiful choose to. Pull someone out of hot water and they clear a condition. Inspire someone, your relationship increases by +1 and they get +1 forward. And then make clear progress towards winning a key moment. So I'm guessing the clear progress towards winning key moment. And I'm gonna inspire Allison.
Woo.
Okay,
You get
so
+1
Allison.
forward.
Sweet.
All right. So how do you do this?
Well, she's just gonna, like, there's something coming, she's gonna close her eyes and she's gonna be like, yeah! And, like, smash.
And Allison is mildly impressed.
All right.
It's
so you'll
completely
manage.
uncoordinated, but it's got heart.
All right. So you smash and get that up. Allison, what do you do in return?
Can I set up an assist for... Does anybody want to do, like, a precision shot or anything like that?
Yeah.
Maisie's definitely planning a precision shot.
Okay, I'm gonna assist Maisie on doing that shot
Okay.
then.
Sounds good.
Gonna set it up. So Also, because she
Roll-
is my exception.
Roll
I
plus
get the
relationship.
What?
You roll plus relationship for this, right?
No,
On
I
assist?
don't.
Oh, what do you use?
I add a heart on top of whatever you add.
So fancy.
It's also plus relationship, but I add heart because that's my special move.
Beautiful. Let's do
Right.
it.
Okay, so we've already got 3 relationship, and I think I've got 1 heart. So I'm adding 4 base-wise already.
All right. Do it.
All right. That's 14.
Holy shit. Okay, so what does that do?
Cripes.
That adds plus 2.
On any roll, give them +1 forward. On a 10 plus, your help is
Okay.
flawless.
Okay, so you have +1 forward on this Maisie, and
Holy
you are...
cripes.
We have
You-
so
what
much
is that?
forward.
Is that like
Alright.
+3 forward?
I think I might literally be at +4 forward right now.
Do it.
I've got like
Yeah.
5
And
sitting
then
there.
so Logan, this will mean you have the last move. You got to make it count. But this
Oh,
one, Jones, this is for you. Oh, hey, I rolled pretty reasonable actually. I'm gonna take the reroll and see if I can do even better.
So what is
I
this? Is this a
do
precision
exactly the same, but I have an 11. Yeah.
shot? Ooh, and it's a precision?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you line up the perfect opportunity strike. It goes back and forth between people they don't expect. It volleys up from Ricky, and
Bam.
on a
Right
10
between
plus,
I do
You
feel like the
win-
win should go to Chloe's shot, but maybe this is
So
the perfect setup. or
you win
something.
the key moment unless the other team has the immediate perfect response.
I think they need an immediate perfect response.
I think their immediate perfect response is going to be... Ooh, what power? What moves do I have?
Since we're basically at the end, can I donate my forward to Chloe?
Yes.
Have 4 forward.
Whoa!
Oh, you
I
know
want
what?
this end thing to be epic.
This is the precision shot is going to ride the line and is going to slam right inside of the line, winning you the game, except out of bounds. The referee calls when it was clearly inside. Out of bounds, ball reverts. Meanwhile,
This is
you can
rigged.
see,
Just don't
It's time
have
to yell about it.
eyes.
yeah. They
I
set
don't
up their
know.
serve
Heckling
again.
things.
Chloe, it's your turn. All of this momentum, all of this anger. You can see like a little bit of a nod between the ref and the the mother on the other side, who is Allison's aunt, perhaps. Flashes a
You know
bunch of
what?
Canadian money.
Not even
I
a member of the other
expected
team just
this.
wants
Little
Alice to
loony.
lose.
It's
Oh,
jingling.
God.
She has a lot of ants. There's a bunch of loonies just making it
Oh
right.
my god! Just
Get
think,
hailed.
think, 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 think.
All right, Chloe, the ball's coming back at you. What do you do?
Yeah, I expected this, so I'm gonna counter.
Okay,
You
so you'll have
advance.
all of this momentum going forward. And are you going to use the Smashing Wolf Assault?
Yes.
Or are you going
yeah,
to
I
use
guess so.
The
the
leap.
Logan's
The
Run or
Logan,
the
Logan Leap.
Logan Leap?
Yeah.
The Smashing Wolf Assault was blocked by capitalism.
Strikes again.
I mean, maybe that was Maisie's maneuver. It comes down to the Logan leap in the end.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Oh,
But
thank
it
you
was
very much,
really
Extra
good,
Life.
and if it wasn't,
God.
thank you very much,
gift
Paul.
sent
That's
Extra
nice.
Life. It's really sweet.
Also
of
good.
you.
Good to see Extra Life hanging out. All right, what are you going to use? Which move?
yeah, I'll probably use named after you.
Named after you? All right,
Yeah.
do it. How does that work?
Well, it says that I get a 10 without rolling, but I want to roll anyways.
I think that, yeah.
I think I
you're the
should.
prodigy.
I have a reroll anyway, so let's see.
Okay, so
So
let's
let's
see.
say I have 4 forward, you said, Allison?
Yep.
Holy smokes! Alright, let's do
Take
this.
my leftover
When
forward,
you
let's
meet
do
the
this.
3 specific conditions,
Making
you
the
have to leap
forward
forward.
rain.
That sounds good. So go
I'll
ahead
leap
and
over
which.
Maisie, probably.
Okay, sounds good. And we'll just say that this is this more of a skill-based thing, or is this more of like an overpower?
Said it. Oh, this is like an overpower.
All right, so we'll treat it as an overpower for just the roll purposes.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. What is that? Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, let's do it.
Is that good stats for you, or would
No. That's okay.
Well, we could also use curveball or passion
would be
play, precision shot, read the court, or takedown. No? No. No. Go ahead.
No.
Make me the roll.
Okay.
Do it. I
All
believe
right.
in you with
All
your
right.
+4.
Let's go. Ah, 11. Rolled
11?
7. Wait, let's use the reroll.
Sure, I'll let you take the better of them.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice. It's named after me. Darn it. Ta-da! 11.
It's a shinier 11. Okay, so on
Yes.
a 10 plus.
Wait, I have one more reroll. I want to give it to Chloe
Okay,
to reroll again.
reroll.
Oh my gosh. Come on, you guys. Come on. Come on.
You know what? We'll say this is a, you know what? Say this
11.
is a precision shot. Is it 11 as well?
Oh, precision shot? That'd
Which
be 13.
means that would be plus skill. That would be what?
That would be a 13 instead.
Okay, so we'll say you
Hell yeah.
overpower, and it bounces off of them. They manage to keep it in the air. You bounce it back. You bounce it back. It goes back and forth. 3 volleys. Just you and Jessica. 2 cannons firing back and forth until you run forward, set up the shot, and
Yuck.
and then time freezes as cherry blossoms go across the still field, and someone goes, balls in summer dawn, flying across
Oh, my goodness.
the court now. We weep, lost childhood. And it's boom! And it slams down, winning you the shot at the championship. Regionals. Luca is going to run up and hug you. Maisie, the other team, is going to give you that look that says, yo, you're a traitor. But one of them, your old best friend, looks at you with this, like, look of longing and gives you that whole, like, approving nod.
Do that
Allison.
nod back and then mirror it to Jones.
She looks way too
Allison-
happy and then tries to like bring it down and is like,
Jones, next time, aim for the throat, the coach says.
yes, coach.
All right. Molly, you are just so determined and happy. And
did it.
You did it. And people in the stand are shouting your name, Molly, 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 Molly. And one of Chloe's fans is going to send you an admin offer to be an admin of Chloe's fan club. The highest honor that can be bestowed by Chloe's fans. And you'll also receive 3 friend requests from the other team.
Whoa.
And Allison, in front of your mother, a woman will approach you and say, "Excuse me, I'm from Queen's University, recruiting for volleyball there. I was hoping we could talk. I think you have a bright future, young lady."
Good to know. Yeah, let's talk. So how
Yeah.
much of a scholarship can I get for this?
Oh, plenty! Buku bucks! And then, meanwhile, across the court, you can see Coach, Mr. Coach Cage approach Missy Cage. Well, looks like you won. Yeah, looks like I did. Fine. If you think I'm going to honor our arrangement, I just want my kids back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fine. Take them.
No. Fuck that.
But just so you know, they're more trouble than they're worth. A challenger appears, which sets up the new rival joining the team next term. A pair of sexy twins, or something.
Oh my god.
Which will happen next time on Varsity, Manitoba. Faraday, let's go Faraday. I don't know what the hell our show's called. All right, so folks,
It'll make the next one is brand new Faraday.
Or take
Brand
it
new
away
Faraday.
Faraday
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh.
Take it away, Faraday. Go Faraday.
Well,
Oh,
doing this
no.
like the upper level, maybe some of us graduate.
It's true.
Mhm.
It's true.
It's generally how the new season goes.
True.
That's true. So folks, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope did you guys have fun with this incredibly weird.
Oh my god,
So
it was so
yes.
funny.
Yes, this was ridiculous. No, I really
Alright.
enjoyed dressing up as the delinquent.
Yes.
That was kind
I
of fun.
bet.
It's a very good look. I appreciate.
Yeah.
I had fun putting tape on my face so I could get this nice straight line.
Very
Nice.
nice. Very nice.
All right, so folks, thank you so much for everybody who donated this episode. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna take a 30-minute break to go get into costume for Mouse Guard, which is gonna be starting at 3:30. The stream's gonna keep going, so just leave it on. It's all good. And
Put on some
we'll
Bobby tunes for y'all.
put on some Bobby tunes. Does anybody want to say anything on the way out?
You guys are awesome. Thank you everyone for the rerolls and the
Mhm.
donations
And-
and
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yes,
hanging
thank
out
you so
and
much.
showing up.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for
welcome.
starting
Thank you
the stream
for
with a bang.
helping Dork
Yeah.
Tales support such
That's
a cool
awesome.
cause.
It's gonna be fantastic. We'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much. We love you very much. Thank you. And you can see these folks here all weekend.
Come back
And,
tonight.
Come back tonight. There's so many games
Mhm.
tonight. It's gonna be great.
Mhm.
Don't worry, we're gonna keep hydrating. It's very hot. We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Bye, everybody. And I'm going to shut off our mics. Whee!